car or truck, Cross Country Chevrolet should be where you look to replace your current vehicle. Cross Country Chevrolet also offers the largest new and pre-owned mail bed selection in Northwest Oklahoma. So stop shopping online and come on down to visit with the experienced sales staff at Cross Country Chevrolet, located at 401 East Oakland Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Football has been a consistent player, has earned 85 tackles, finished fourth on the team with tackles for a loss in 2017. Marcus is a computer science major, and his favorite memory was running 110s in the snow with his teammate right by his side. He is escorted by his mother, Rachel Brent, his father, Marcus Brent Sr., and his sister, Kirsten Brent, from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Defensive end number 7, Marcus Brent Jr. Aaron Barnes. Aaron is a health and sports science major and has been a Ranger for 5 years. He plays quarterback and has been the team captain for the last 2 years. In 2017, Aaron earned first team all-conference for the Great American Conference. In 2018, he earned Great American Conference honorable mention, and this season he has earned back-to-back Special Teams Player of the Week. Aaron has recorded 190 tackles and 6 interceptions while playing for the Rangers. His favorite memory has been catching the game-winning interception versus Oklahoma Baptist. Today he's escorted by his mother, Terrace Coleman, father, Shannon Barnes, stepfather, Eric Coleman, brother, Cameron Barnes, and his sister, Navira Barnes. From Duncanville, Texas, quarterback number 23, Aaron Barnes. Maurice Wright Jr. Maurice has been a linebacker for the Rangers for 4 years. He is majoring in health and sports science and minoring in sports psychology. Maurice's favorite memories of beating SWAZU and having cookouts for the team at his house. He is Northwestern's all-time tackle leader, the Great American Conference single-game tackle holder with 25, the Great American Conference solo tackle career record holder, and second all-time in the Great American Conference with total tackles. Maurice currently has 428 total tackles over the past 4 years and has earned Great American Conference Player of the Week 5 times. First team all-conference twice, second team all-region, and second team FAF preseason All-American. He is escorted by his mother, Melody Wright, his father, Maurice Wright, his brother, Marquise Wright, his sisters, Maria and Nisha Wright, and his high school football coach, Sean Meek. From Luther, Oklahoma, linebacker number 24, Maurice Wright Jr. Jacob Payton. Jacob has been a Ranger for 5 years and is majoring in health and sports science with a minor in sports psychology. Jacob plays running back for the Rangers and finished third all-time career rushing for Northwestern with 2,436 yards and 15 touchdowns. He has been voted team captain for the last 3 seasons and was the 2017 Lifter of the Year. Here in Great American Conference honorable mention in 2018, his favorite memory was being able to play 2 more seasons with his brother Devin Payton. Today, Jacob is escorted by his mother, Tanya Payton, and stepfather, Chad Elliott. From Perkins, Oklahoma, running back number 28, Jacob Payton. Justin Van Fleet. Justin has been a Ranger for 2 years and is majoring in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. This is Justin's first season with the Ranger football team. His favorite memory has been shutting out Arkansas Monticello and getting an interception against Henderson State. Justin is escorted by his mother, Christy Kelly. From Turlock, California, linebacker number 31, Justin Van Fleet. Bryson McClendon. Bryson has been with the Rangers for 4.5 years. He's majoring in health and sports science with a minor in history. He is a running back for the Rangers and has earned Great American Conference academic team. He is a member of the Red and Black Honor Scroll Society, earned his spot on the President and Vice President's honor roll. His favorite memory at Northwestern has been all the time spent with his brothers on and off the field. Bryson is accompanied by his father and mother, Jeff and Tony McClendon, and his fiancée, Sydney Lowe. From Pampa, Texas, running back number 44, Bryson McClendon. Sebastian Escalante. Sebastian has been a Ranger for 5 years and is majoring in biology with a health and sports science minor. He plays center for the offensive line, and his favorite memory is being able to practice, create memories, and form bonds with his brothers for life. Today, Sebastian is accompanied by his father and mother, Danny and Sinwana Escalante, and his sister, Alana Escalante. From Chowchilla, California, offensive lineman number 54, Sebastian Escalante. Dakota Driscoll. Dakota's been to Northwestern for 5 years and earned his bachelor's degree in psychology. He is currently working on a master's degree in general psychology. Dakota plays linebacker for the Rangers and recorded 218 tackles here in Great American Conference, all-conference linebacker in 2017 and 2018. In 2018, he earned first team All-Sports Oklahoma Sports Network, and 2018 All-Super Region 3 second-team linebacker. His favorite memories have been making memories with many different teammates. Dakota is escorted by his parents, Derek and Crystal Driscoll, his fiancée, Ashton Andre, his sister, Callie, and brother, Drayton Driscoll, his grandpa, Dennis Driscoll, and grandma, Shirley Rowan, and his number one fan, Bobby Hood. From Wichita, Kansas, linebacker number 58, Dakota Driscoll. Next is Jacob Lance. Jacob is also known as Billy Bob. Has been an offensive lineman for the Rangers for 5 years. He is majoring in health and sports science and minoring in criminal justice. His favorite memories have been every single time the Rangers have beaten SWOSU. He is escorted by his father and mother, Michael and Dennis Lance, his sisters Hannah and Cindy Lance, and his grandmother, Sharon Kennedy. From Azle, Texas, offensive lineman number 70, Jacob Lance. Next is Ruben St. Jean. Ruben has been a Ranger for 1 year. He is majoring in general studies and minoring in health and sports science. Ruben plays wide receiver, and his favorite memory was playing his first game at Northwestern. Ruben is accompanied by his roommates and teammates, Maurice Wright Jr., Xavier Woodkins, James Ellis, and Kenny Miller. From North Miami, Florida, wide receiver number 81, Ruben St. Jean. Kentrez Bell. Kentrez played wide receiver for the Rangers for 3 years and is majoring in health and sports science and minoring in sports psychology. He has earned 983 receiving yards and ran in 10 touchdowns for the Rangers. His favorite memory during his time with the Rangers has been coming back to Alva during the summer to work out with his teammates. Cantrez is escorted by his uncle, Jamar Ross, and his cousin, Tony Stewart. From Kansas City, Missouri, wide receiver number 84, Cantrez Bell. Emmett Spencer. Emmett is a defensive tackle for the Rangers and has been at Northwestern for 4.5 years. He is majoring in health and sports science with a minor in business management. Emmett earned Academic All-American in 2018 and was the 2018 Lifter of the Year. His favorite memories have been times they have beaten SWOSU. He is escorted by his brother Ruth Archer and wife Izzy Spencer. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, defensive tackle number 93, Emmett Spencer.
The Battle of the League, two schools that are separated by about 15 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for all your Northwestern Ranger seniors?
Except for the fact that really the winner of that one kind of secured maybe their spot.
Okay. I thought us to the end and asked about 2 more pages. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fixing to start a band here in just a second.
Things over to Michael Westbrook and the boys for the Great American Conference Football Show. Michael, take it away.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Great American Conference Football Show. With a look back at last week and a preview of this week, here's your host, Michael Westbrook.
Our highlights this week start with Ouachita Baptist at 10-0 after a 35-7 victory over Arkansas Monticello to claim at least a share of the GAC title. Brockton Brown scored 4 rushing touchdowns. Here's the third one, called by Rex Nelson on the Ouachita Football Network.
Brockton Brown from Sheridan will go on the direct snap. They just keep throwing fresh players at UAM. He's got a big hole. He's the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Promised land. No flags down. Touchdown, Ouachita.
Allie Freeman set the career receptions record with 7 catches to give him 239 for his career. East Central picked up its second win by the narrowest of margins, 31-30 over Arkansas Tech. Quarterback Kenny Hernser earned Offensive Player of the Week. He connected with Jaquan Lincoln with 6:40 remaining in the second from 13 yards to put ECU up by 2 scores.
Throw to the left. Links got it. Stays in bounds. Fleischer, defender to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Oh, boy. Jaquan Lincoln took the pass and calmly stepped inside, shed the defender, and got to the end zone.
That's Mike Manis on the Tigers Sports Network. The Wonder Boys took the lead after 3, but then Ontario Douglas had a 14-yard run early in the 4th to put the Tigers back on top. Henderson State is now 9-1. They defeated Southern Arkansas 38-31. Midway through the 4th quarter, Henderson trailed, but Carell Hall had a 33-yard touchdown run to put the Reddies back on top. Then on the following possession, the Henderson backup quarterback got into the action on defense.
Mallory in the pistol. May have been a false start there. Mallory pump fake. Wants to go deep to the near side to Small. Intercepted by Henderson at the 44. Bringing it back into SAU territory. Down the near sideline across the 30. Across the 20. Knocked out of bounds by Mallory. And Henderson sitting sideline going crazy.
That's Cyrus Whitting on the Henderson State Sports Network. A total of 38 points were scored in the 4th quarter alone. Ricardo Anderson won Defensive Player of the Week honors for the league for the 3rd time this season. He recorded a season-high 11 tackles, 3 of those for loss, and he also had an interception on the game's final play. Harding is also 9-1 after a 35-14 win over Southeastern Oklahoma State. It was a close game in the first half. Taylor Bissell scored from 32 yards out at the start of the second quarter to put Harding up by 1 touchdown. Then Preston Payton had a 38-yard run early in the 4th to extend the Harding lead to 2 scores.
And now Payton's going to keep. He's got a lot of room. 25-20, 10-5, touchdown.
No flag.
Harding.
All right.
Preston Payton with a touchdown. And the Bisons lead it now by 2 scores, 27-14.
That's Billy Morgan on the Harding Sports Network with the call. Bizzle carried the ball 7 times for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cole Chansey had 120 yards, and Payton had 93. Oklahoma Baptist at 6-4 has assured its first winning season since joining the Great American Conference. They beat Southwestern 35-21. Tyler Stever produced 2 quick scores for the Bison in the second quarter. The first one coming on a 3-yard touchdown run to put Oklahoma Baptist up by a touchdown, and then this big 87-yard touchdown run.
Arkansas Tech and aided to face East Central Northwestern and Southern Nazarene. Hand off to Stever, and he is out to the races. 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Bison.
That's Todd Miller on the Bison Sports Network. Stever finished with 119 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns on 9 carries. Preston Hare went 30 of 37 for 316 yards and a touchdown. Northwestern recorded its 3rd win with a 35-21 victory over Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm took the lead 14-7 midway through the first on a Jaquel Davis 90-yard kickoff return. A total of 35 points were scored in the first quarter alone, including this return from Aaron Barnes that went for 99 yards.
Kick underway. Aaron Barnes able to corral this one at the 1-yard line. Far side of the field brings it out to the 10, down to the 15, coming to the near side to the 20. Across the 30 with a man to beat. Across the 40 and now downhill. Does Aaron Barnes have the speed to get away from the pack? Jumps the tackler at the 25. Now down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Aaron Barnes.
That's Matt Adair on Classic Hits 105.7 KRDR. Northwestern would score the next 3 touchdowns. One of those was a 54-yard pass from Tanner Clarkson to Gavin Garner. It's big rivalry week this week in the Great American Conference. The Battle of the Ravine between Henderson and Ouachita. The Battle of the Timberlands between Southern Arkansas and Monticello. And the Great American Classic between East Central and Southeastern. Also, Northwestern is hosting Southwestern. Harding is at Arkansas Tech. And Oklahoma Baptist is at Southern Nazarene.
GreatAmericanConference.com is your home for scores, stats, and standings. For additional information, follow on Twitter @GAC Athletics. This has been an exclusive presentation of the Great American Conference.
And welcome back to the Ranger football booth. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. We've reached break time here in the Top Knot Studios pregame show. So we'll step away one more time and be back to talk about this matchup between Northwestern and Southwestern Oklahoma State University. You'll listen to it all right here on the Top Knot Studios pregame show. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
Whether you're purchasing a new home, renovating your existing home, or using the equity in your home for other needs, the home loan products at Community Bank has you covered. Stop by 1729 College Boulevard right here in Alva, or call 580-327-5500.
Tell us so far.
That's right. Again, their leading passer on the season, Tyler Moore, is thrown for over 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, averaging 210 yards passing per game. And again, so we're going to see it kind of like maybe not as much as Oklahoma Baptist threw it around. But again, the defensive secondary is going to be key, I think, today for Northwestern. Aaron Barnes, we expect him to be challenged along with Christopher Fuzimi, Quashawn Gray. Those guys, Cam White, are going to have to step up and make plays against these wide receivers because Southwestern does have two very good wideouts, Matt. Justin Bailey and Jared Rayburn, both of those guys with over 500 yards receiving this year, and they've combined for 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, they are an effective duo. And you talk about Tyler Moore and his pass game. Don't forget, he's also one of the leading rushers for this team. He's got 67 rushing attempts and a total of 260 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns on the season. He is flanked on either side by Donnell Hawkins and Jermaine Mask, those 2 running backs. And they'll get the ball about equal times. Both of them have about 54 rushing attempts this season. But Tyler Moore, in that drop-back passing game, also not afraid to run the ball. So, like you said, a little different than Oklahoma Baptist, not quite as pass-dependent as Oklahoma Baptist was, but still very pass-heavy for Southwestern. And I agree. One of the big keys for the Rangers is going to be that defensive secondary and how they handle those wide receivers out in coverage. May also come down a little bit to the linebacking core, watching backs out of the backfield, and, of course, being able to spy Tyler Moore.
No question. And I think another key is going to be, obviously, the wind's going to play a factor in this one, so field position is going to be huge today, again, for both teams. So when you have the win, I think you have to take advantage of it. And, again, the Rangers, we're going to see, again, obviously with Tanner Clarkson, we saw him a week ago. We'll see what he's like, obviously making his second start of the season. Looked a little shaky at first against Southern Nazarene. But here's the one thing. We talked about it Wednesday. He bounced back, threw 2 more touchdowns the rest of that game, and looked very good after that second interception. So, again, I think field position is going to be another big key to this one.
Absolutely. You talk about that wind, by the way. Today we're playing in 66-degree weather, give or take, here at Ranger Field. Mostly sunny conditions, a 26-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. The high today expected to be 67, but that 26-mile-an-hour wind could make a difference. In fact, you may even, it's windy enough here at Ranger Field that the wind may come into the coin toss. Depending on who wins that toss, you may decide to take the wind as opposed to the ball. That could be a major decision. We'll see how the coaches handle that coming up. Well, Dustin, that covers our keys to the game. We'll take another quick break, back to announce the starting lineups. You're listening to the Top Knot Studios pregame show right here on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
With the holidays just around the corner, Top Knot Studio is the place to go. We're here to help you look your best and get you ahead on your holiday shopping. We have professional tools such as curling irons, blow dryers, and straighteners, shampoo gift sets, and Capri Blue holiday candles. Top Knot Studio can make finding that perfect gift a little easier this year. If you can't find just what you're looking for, gift cards are also available for any service we offer. Come see us today at 524 Flynn in downtown Alva.
Mission Supply is a new company with familiar faces. Randy and Dustin have combined for over 25 years of oil field experience. Mission Supply offers a full line of oil field supplies from pipe fittings to butterfly valves and much more. Mission Supply is also an authorized Ariat industrialized clothing dealer selling Ariat FRs and Danner boots. Mission Supply also offers downhole pumps new and rebuilt, so stop by for more information. After-hour services are also available, so come by and see the friendly guys at Mission Supply at 1006 East Oklahoma Boulevard right here in Alva, or call them at 580-327-9703.
Welcome back to Ranger Field. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell, the crew on the call today here as the game between Northwestern and Southwestern about 6.5 minutes from getting underway. It is time for our Mission Supply starting lineups. We'll start by taking a look at who's going to start for the Rangers, and we'll take offense first. Across the line for the Rangers, left tackle will be Jonas Castillo. Left guard, Jacob Lance, the senior. Center, Sebastian Escalante, another one of those seniors honored today on Senior Day. Right guard will be Sam Gentry, and right tackle will be Sunday Dang. Quarterback tonight will be Tanner Clarkson to start. Tailback will be Calyon Baker. Tight ends, Raphael Edwards Jr. Wide receiving core to include Torrance Stevens, Kentrez Bell, and Gavin Gardner. For the Rangers on defense, they will start at left end. Marcus Brent, the nose guard, will be Juan Lucia. Tackle Emmett Spencer, another senior. Right end Nehemiah Lewis. Linebacking core, Justin Van Fleek, a senior. James Ellis, back from injury, we hope. And outside linebacker, another senior, Maurice Wright. The defensive secondary will include senior senior Quashawn Gray, Cam White, Aaron Barnes, and Chris Fuzimi. Aaron Barnes, another one of those outstanding seniors. Dustin, for the Southwestern starting lineup, brought to you by
Mission Supply. For all of your oil field needs, visit the guys with over 25 years of experience in the oil field. That's Mission Supply at 1006 at East Oklahoma Boulevard right here in Alva. Southwestern's starting lineup looks like this. We'll start offensively at quarterback, the 6'3 senior, number 11, Tyler Marr. At tailback, the 5'8 sophomore, number 7, Donnell Hawkins. At the wide receiver, the 5'10 senior, number 5, Jared Rayburn. 5'9 senior, number 2, Kevin Fox Jr. And the 5'9 junior, number 8, Justin Bailey. And the redshirt junior, 6'3, number 18, Marcellus Dow. Left to right across the offensive line, the 6'6 senior, number 74, Corey Gans. The 6'1 sophomore, number 68, Brock Mason at left guard. At center, 6'3 senior, number 57, Calton Baker. At right guard, the 6'1 redshirt freshman, number 56, Billy Nunn. And at right tackle, the 6'5 redshirt freshman, number 78, Riley Mize. Southwestern defensively looks like this. They'll go with the 3-down lineman, the 6'2 redshirt freshman, number 94, Reese Wilhelm. The nose tackle, 6'2 junior, number 99, Isaiah Brown. And the other defensive end, the 6'2 freshman, number 92, R.J. Powell. 4 linebackers for Southwestern today, the 6'1 senior, number 4, Malcolm Davis. The 6'1 senior, number 31, Jacob Rodman. The 6'3 junior, number 21, Wesley Mathis. And the 6' senior, number 16, C.J. Jennings.
So there's your starting lineup brought to us by Mission Supply. We'll take a final timeout here we're going to go downfield and catch our national anthem performed by the Ranger Band. there you have it, the national anthem performed by the Northwestern Oklahoma State University Ranger Band. Dustin, you've got a few more starters to finish up.
We do. Look at the secondary for Southwestern. The 5'8 senior, number 39, Gerald White at strong safety. At free safety, the 5'10 senior, number 30, Braden Sweet. The two cornerbacks, the 5'10 sophomore, number 29, Rozelle Young. And the final starter at cornerback, the 5'10 sophomore, number 28, Jalen Carr. Again, that's your Southwestern starting lineup. Again, brought to you by Mission Supply of Alva, Oklahoma.
Taking a look at the starting lineup, the captains for each of our squads. Southwestern will be represented by Tyler Marr, Braden Sweet, Jacob Rodman, and Corey Gans. The Rangers, of course, will be represented by Kentrez Bell. Try and see who else is out there with Kentrez. Looks to be Aaron Barnes today. We'll get the last two as we get a chance. Let's go downfield for the coin toss.
We got Northwestern logo on one side, Southwestern. Whichever side is up wins the toss. Pairing up. All right, here we go. All right, Southwestern, you won the toss.
Defer to the second half.
All right, they defer. You want the ball. Which way do you want to kick? All right, here we go. Southwestern won the toss. They defer to the second.
So there you have it, folks. Southwestern has won the toss and deferred to the second half. The Rangers will take the ball, and their first drive will be into the wind. The other captains for the Rangers include Maurice Wright and, of course, Jacob Payton out there in street clothes, but he has represented the Rangers so well. Always happy to see Dakota Driscoll as a part of that captain's crew out there representing Northwestern. Now, Dustin, right before the coin toss, the Rangers were out celebrating the start of the game, big huddle, and they had the 99 team around them, and boy, a lot of good guys off of that team too, including a couple of professional athletes. I think we've got time to slip in one more break before kickoff, and we'll take it now. This will bring the Top Knot Studios pregame show to an end. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Hi, I'm Adam Jordan, administrator at Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we believe to give is to receive. For every bit of love and care we give our residents, we receive just as much joy and love in return. We are more than residents and staff. We are family. We are proud to be the oldest privately owned nursing home in the state of Oklahoma. When it's time for you to choose the nursing home facility, we hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home. Give us a call, 580-327-1274, or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alva.
G&G Home Furnishing sells a wide variety of quality home furniture and accessories to Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Right now, kick off into savings this Ranger and Goldbug football season with G&G Home Furnishings, as recliners and mattresses are starting at $2.99 and sofas are starting at $3.99. You can find all these great specials going on at G&G Home Furnishings, located at 2107 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Kicker Ryan Buchanan has tried twice to set the ball on the tee. It's blown off both times for Southwestern. Now he will bring in a holder as they position the ball for kickoff. The Rangers have Aaron Barnes, one of the most dangerous return men in the Great American Conference, if not all of Division II football, back deep. But with that 26-mile-an-hour wind, we kind of expect this one to go out the back of the end zone. High end-over-end kick, and Barnes is going to have a shot at it. Takes it at the 1-yard line. Aaron Barnes up to the 5 and the 10, far side of the field. Rolls over a defender at the 20-yard line, and Barnes will be stopped short at the 23. 1st and 10 for Tanner Clarkson and the Rangers. Let's go downstairs and get Sean Caldwell into the broadcast with us today. Sean, it's windy outside.
Oh, my goodness. You better glue down your toupees. I'm telling you, it is flying around here. It is crazy with this wind. But it has a great start for us. A good return. I tell you what, Jaden Benway just set the tone right there. I don't know if you saw that hit, but I tell you what, he just lowered the boom. Let's see what we can do right here.
So here we go. The Rangers come out fired up, and already a physical game underway. Stacked wide receivers, 2 right and 2 left for Clarkson. One man in the backfield with him. We'll try and figure out what number that is. As the handoff comes to the near side, it's going to be carried by the Rangers forward for a gain of a couple on 1st down. That one carried right off of the right guard.
I believe that's McClendon, Matt, getting the start today. Again, he's the redshirt senior from Pampa, Texas.
Senior Bryson McClendon will take this first carry forward. Oh, man. spot takes him all the way back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he dove forward, got a couple more. So referees didn't like what I saw. They'll spot it back at the initial line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 upcoming. One man in motion as Clarkson takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming. Tanner Clarkson's going to tuck up and run now. Slips through one tackler, shoulder down, plows through another as he goes forward to the 29-yard line. Good pickup by Clarkson on 2nd down.
Yeah, it was. And that's something we saw a lot against Southern Nazarene. Matt Clarkson ran for 81 yards in that game on 13 carries. And, he's got that ability, shows that they're able to pick up 7, I believe, on that 2nd down run, brings it 3rd and short.
3rd down and manageable for the Rangers now. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 men in the backfield, 1 man split wide to the top. They will send Torrance Stevens in motion for Northwestern as Clarkson takes the shotgun snap, steadies himself, and then fires in and out of the hands of his intended target, Kentrez Bell. Pass was just a bit tall. Bell got a hand on it but couldn't reel it in, and that'll bring out the punt unit. And this will be some tough punting, Dustin, into that 25, 26-mile-an-hour sustained wind.
It will, and again, you saw Tanner Clarkson kind of pat himself saying that was my bad on the throw that time from Clarkson trying to get the ball to Bell. Bell was wide open, Matt, out there in the flat. But you're right, this will be interesting to see because, again, if you're Southwestern, this is huge for them because you force the 3 and out and don't allow Northwestern to go but 7 yards in their opening possession. Again, that opening possession brought to you by Larry Smith, DDS.
Larry Smith, DDS, with the opening drive of the game. And now the rugby-style punt will roll downfield, takes a good Ranger roll. That ball didn't get more than 10 or 15 feet high the whole time, which is exactly what you've kind of got to do, just a buzzsaw-like kick down the field. Let's go downstairs. Sean Caldwell, about all you could expect, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I really wish if the ball would have been on the other side of Cantrez, it could have come up when they got the 1st down. But that's all right. At least we got the kick away, and hopefully defense does the same thing that Southwestern did to us.
Hopefully so. So a media timeout, it looks like. I'm going to make sure. Go ahead, Dustin.
Yeah, again, this opening drive for Southwestern going to be brought to you by Larry Smith, DDS. Americans buy more than 3 million miles of dental floss every year. Take care of your teeth by visiting Dr. Larry Smith's office located in downtown Alva. So, again, Southwestern defense does their job on the opening possession. Rangers only have it for about a minute and a half. But we'll see what Southwestern can do offensively here. First look at the Ranger defense today.
So it's not the first drive or not the drive that the Rangers would want to have to start the game off. That no gain on 1st down, that spot that pulled Bryson McClendon back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he'd squirted through, must have got a knee on the ground before he got through that initial wave of defenders. Really kind of put the Rangers in a rough position. Good run by Tanner Clarkson on 2nd down, but then 3rd down, the incomplete pass. And now Southwestern and Tyler Marr will be out on the field, and Marr, the throw-first quarterback that also has the ability to run the ball around a little bit, will be out of the gun. It's Jermaine Mask who will be lined up behind him, pistol-style formation here. 2 wide receivers to the far side, handoff to Mask on 1st down, and he will go forward for a gain of 4. Good pickup by Southwestern on 1st down.
Yeah, we have it as Donnell Hawkins is the starting running back, but they're going to go with the other sophomore from Dallas, Texas, Jermaine Mask. Good run on 1st down, picks up 4.
Juan Lucia on the stop for the Rangers. 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball is marked at the 45-yard line in Bulldog territory. Such good field position off of that tough punt into the wind off the foot of Brendan Brown. 4 down lineman for the Rangers. Marr out of the gun. Mask in the backfield with him, and they will go to Jermaine Mask going to the far sideline. He is going to find no room over there as the Rangers will roll him up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. James Ellis on the stop. Feels good to say his name again, right, Dustin?
It does. James Ellis also, you see Cam White in on that play. Strung that one outside and hit him back behind the line of scrimmage. Now all of a sudden you're looking at, instead of 3rd down and 5 or 6, now it's all the way back to 3rd and long at 3rd and 9.
3rd to long, 9 at that. Ball is marked at about the 42-yard line, just shy of it. Marr again out of the gun. 3 wide outs to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rangers adjust accordingly. Northwestern looks to show a little pressure coming. Southwestern taking their time. They'll now snap back to Marr. Here comes the Rangers blitz. Marr throwing deep downfield. Has a man on off his hands, incomplete. Jared Rayburn, his intended target. And Rayburn had a step. Dustin just couldn't come up with it.
Boy, you did. You kind of hold your breath there that time, Matt, because that was a touchdown pass. If Jared Rayburn's able to secure that one. A little surprising, Southwestern going run to start and then passing on 3rd down.
Yeah, and trying to really hit a big touchdown or a big streak pass there, too, right down the seam. Again, Rayburn had the opening. Marr just didn't fit it in the window, and now the Rangers are going to block this one. It's picked up by Kentrez Bell at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown Rangers. No flags down. They blocked a punt and took it back to the end zone.
And I got to tell you, I think that was Aaron Barnes again who got in on the block, and boy, Johnny on the spot, Kentrez Bell picks it up and takes it in for 6 the other way.
Sean, how many times have we seen the Rangers come up with big block kicks this year?
Oh, my goodness, that was huge right there. I'm telling you, you could just tell they wanted to make a play. Those guys were so frustrated, and they wanted to start out shooting. That's exactly what we needed. I'm telling you, I see these guys roll today. That was awesome.
That was a momentum killer if you are Southwestern, to say the least. And Kentrez Bell never had a doubt in his mind. Dustin scooped that one up off of the turf, and he was gone to the house. Big-time play for the Rangers on the punt block, return for a touchdown. Point after attempt is on the way. It looks good. It is good. The Rangers lead the Bulldogs 7-0 on a special teams play. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Can you tell which player is your son, daughter, grandson, or granddaughter on the field by their size, position, or even shoe color, but not by their number? Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, can help. Dr. Troy Smith has been helping UC Goldbug and Ranger Sports since 1981. To schedule your appointment, give us a call at 580-327-2393. That's 327-2393. Or stop by and see us at 504 College Avenue, right here in downtown Alva.
Whatever your lending needs, Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma can help. Real estate loans, operating loans and equipment loans, roll home loans, livestock loans, ag business loans, and more, all handled with personal service, quick response, and individual attention. When you're ready to raise the stakes, they are the ones raising their hands to help. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff knows the greater Alva community and are the ones to help you with the loans you need. Next time you're in need of a loan, visit Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma in Alva, your source for agricultural loans and services.
Aaron Barnes took that ball right off the toe of the Southwestern punter. What a play, what a block, and in Kentrez Bell, you're just not catching him from behind.
No, you're not. That's a huge blow to Southwestern there on that opening possession. But, you know, I got to tell you, I talked to Coach Sullivan today. You know, he listened to the coach's show Wednesday. We talked about the punt blocks that Northwestern had a week ago. And, I brought up the missed field goal, and, he was kind of, hammering me for it a little bit. Give him big credit there to Coach Sullivan and the special teams as they come up with the punt block. That's now 3 in the last 2 games, Matt.
That is incredibly impressive. Connor O'Neill set to kick this one away from the Rangers. Because of the wind, the Rangers will have to have a holder as well. Holding the ball for the Rangers will be Torrance Stevens. So here we go. O'Neill puts toe to leather, high end over end kick, and this one's headed out of bounds. Wind got a hold of it, and Southwestern is going to have some good field position to start things off here.
Yeah, that's not necessarily what you wanted to see. Again, Southwestern's first drive started right around the 40-41-yard line. Now they're going to be at their own 35, so pretty good average starting field position on the first 2 drives for the Bulldogs.
Certainly was, but we have learned one thing, and one thing for sure. It is so tough to stop Aaron Barnes on special teams. If you're not going to get him a big return in the kickoff game, he'll come in and pick up a block in the punt game. Barnes will be at the far side of the defense, the top of the formation, if you will, from me and Dustin's perspective. The Rangers are moving left to right, so headed toward the tiers. Southwestern is headed toward the field house. 11:57 to play here in quarter number 1. Rangers up 7-0. Marr takes the snap, fakes the give, goes to Mask, far side, slips a tackle from Marcus Brent. Will not slip a second, though, as the Rangers able to bring him down for a short gain, a yard, maybe 2, as he leapt forward.
Yeah, it looked like Marcus Brent was going to get him in the backfield, but Jermaine Mask able to get away from him, and then James Ellis, I believe, got that first initial hit. Mask still does pick up a couple, maybe almost 3.
And Mask will stay in the game as the starting halfback. He'll line up behind Tyler Marr this time. Stacked wide receivers right and left for Marr, both split wide. 4 wideouts here. Jermaine Mask in the backfield and Tyler Marr out of the shotgun. Rangers with 4 down linemen. Give will be to Mask going off of right tackle, and the Rangers are going to be right there to eat it up. On the stop, Emmett Spencer, helped out by
Juan Lucia, I think.
Juan Lucia, you are correct.
Again, that's a big play. Again, that brings up 3rd down and long again for the Southwestern offense. And again, Matt, this is back-to-back drives. We've seen it go run on the first 2 plays, really putting yourself here in tough situations having to throw the ball on 3rd and long.
Now, the last time the Bulldogs were in this particular situation, they went with a long pass to Jared Rayburn, who had a step. This time, 5 wideouts, empty backfield for Tyler Marr. Rangers have brought in the cover package. Pressure coming as Marr steps up, throws complete over the middle, and that will be just enough for the first down. Boy, it's going to be close. They've got him right at the 45-yard line. Pass caught by Kellen Smith, and the officials will signal that will be a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, Rangers that time decided to back off and only rush 4, and plenty of time for Tyler Marr. Stepped up, made a good throw on the slant route to Kellen Smith.
Kellen Smith is an easy target to find, too. He is a huge wideout out there in formation. This time 3 receivers for Marr. Mask in the backfield. Marr takes the snap, fakes the give to Mask, now throws down a seam route, incomplete. Aaron Barnes in coverage for the Rangers. Intended target that time was Justin Bailey.
Well, Matt, you see, kind of had to really rip that one away from Jermaine Mask there at the last second. I thought it was going to end up being Mask who just carried that one, but Marr pulls that one at the last second and then overshoots his wide receiver looking for Bailey.
You know, when Marr pulled that, too, it was right on the end of his fingertips, nearly put it on the turf. That could have been interesting. 2nd down and 10 upcoming for the Bulldogs. Ball is at the 45-yard line in Southwestern territory. 10-11 to play. Rangers lead 7-0 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Snap back to Marr. Hand off to Mask. Big hole. Slips through one tackle and stopped by Maurice Wright. And boy, can Maurice Wright throw up some stop signs.
He can, and he did that time. As Mask, I think, thought he was going to probably get by him, but Maurice Wright does not allow him to go anywhere after getting past that initial defender. And another 3rd long here for Southwestern.
Senior Maurice Wright, another one of those guys potentially looking at the prospect of a pro career. We'll see if Maurice is able to make any rosters or even get picked up potentially in the draft. We'll see how his postseason carries on. 3rd down and 7. Ball at the 48-yard line for the Bulldogs. Marr in the backfield, Mask to his right. 3 wideouts to the near side. That would be the left side of Marr as the snap goes back. Drops back, scans the field, throws, and that one's incomplete. Too short and nearly tipped by Maurice Wright.
Yeah, short arm that one. Again, that was short of the receiver, as I believe he was looking for Jared Rayburn over the middle. And again, Marr's been a little bit off target. His best throw's been that one to Kellen Smith on the slant. Other than that, he's missed his receivers.
Southwestern's drive has stalled out again. They will face 4th and 7 from their own 48-yard line. Back deep to return for the Rangers will be Noah Marquez. First time we've seen him in several weeks. Gain Bowen, the punter, snap back to him, flag on the play. Bowen gets the kick away. It's a high kick, kind of sails down the field into the end zone. Flag again on the play. The flag was thrown just this side of the 50-yard line, and they're looking like it's going to be encroachment or offside against the Rangers.
Boy, that's tough. That's going to bring up 4th and short, and Southwestern's going to have a decision to make here. I have to think if it's 4th and 2, I think they may be going for this.
Now, I don't know if Southwestern meant to punt that ball out of the back of the end zone, but it hit about 5 yards deep in the end zone and then bounced away toward the field house, but they will have another crack at it. We'll see what the Bulldogs do after the penalty is enforced.
Well, I'm a little surprised. I kind of would expect Southwestern to go for this.
Offside against the Rangers. 5-yard penalty will make it 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 7. Referees now set to mark off the penalty yardage. And they will take the ball forward. Crosses into Ranger territory.
I think you have to watch for the fake here.
47-yard line on the Rangers side of the field. 3 men back to guard the punter for Southwestern. Rangers look like they might bring some pressure here. Punter mishandles the ball, and a second one is blocked, and the Rangers are on top of it. Flag comes down on the near sideline, and I believe this is going to be sideline interference, hopefully just a sideline warning against the Rangers.
Well, and then now another flag comes in, Matt.
3 flags come in as there is still a scrum underneath, and the Rangers trying to pull people out of it. It looks like this got a little chippy afterwards.
Let's go down to Sean real quick. Sean, any idea who got a hand on that one?
Actually, one of the guys flying in, it looked like the punt flew into his backside, but I'm not sure if it was a hand or a leg or a hip or whatever. I know there's tons of pressure back there, and I'm glad we got it. He kind of stepped to his left and just held on to it too long. Guys were bringing pressure so much and got to it again, and we got on it. Not sure what all the flags on the field are going to be called. That could call several of them. We got a little rugby-esque out there.
Sean, I don't know if you could see it from your perspective or not, but when the punter took the initial snap, he dropped it. hit him in the hands, and then he put it on the turf, had to pick it up, and that was the extension there that you saw.
Yeah, he did. He didn't handle it properly. He actually looked like he was going down to kick it, and then it just came out of his hands, bounced right back up to him, and he was able to get away, but not before the pressure got on top of him.
But here's the thing, Matt. Now you've got so much to sort out. This is what's going to be very interesting about this.
Yeah, after there was initially a flag along the near sideline, and that looked like it was some type of sideline interference. Looked like the referee bumped into somebody coming down the line. Following that, there were 3 more flags thrown at the point where the Rangers had recovered the blocked punt.
So dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Northwestern. Now after the play, there's your sideline against Northwestern. First down, Rangers.
It'll be Rangers ball, so both penalties will be enforced.
So here's the thing. Instead of starting in Southwestern territory, we're going to go way back here.
Yeah. So they will take the ball all the way back to what looks to be the 42-yard line is where the Ranger offense will have it 1st and 10. And here the Ranger offense comes out onto the field as Tanner Clarkson leads his crew back out for another offensive series. Just their second of the game. The Rangers already have 7 points. They lead 7-0 on the Community Bank scoreboard with 9:11 to go in the first quarter. That touchdown came off a blocked punt from Southwestern's first attempt. So now Southwestern 0 for 2 on punts. Both of them have been blocked so far. Snap back to Clarkson, mishandles it, but catches it, throws near side complete to Torrance Stevens, who creeps up the sideline. Little gain here for Stevens as he gets a yard, maybe 2, before he hit the out-of-bounds line.
Well, how about Clarkson there to be able to hang on to that one? Again, that's one that could have went to the turf, but able to get it to Torrance Stevens. Not much doing those. Not a lot of room here on the near sideline.
Timing was disrupted after the ball hit Clarkson. It kind of bounced over the top of his head. He turned around and caught it behind him. But like I say, the timing just a bit off. 2nd down and 8 upcoming for the Rangers. Ball at the 44-yard line. One man in motion. It's Kenny Miller. They will throw to him in the flat, complete, and then Miller is going to be wrapped up and dropped at the 39-yard line or right at the 40. Southwestern read that one well. There was a wide receiver out there, Kentrez Bell, trying to block, but his man able to get around him and just right on to Kenny Miller. So the Rangers will go backwards 1, 2, 3, 4 yards that time. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12 now for the Rangers. Ball right at the 40. Clarkson with a man in motion. It's Raphael Edwards Jr. And now Southwestern will come across, and that will be a 5-yard penalty against the Bulldogs as they tried to jump the snap count. Ran right over Sebastian Escalante, the center. And Escalante up and clapping. Like to see that one.
I've seen quite a few penalties, Matt, here already in the first quarter. We've only played just over 6 minutes or so. Seen a ton of flags being thrown so far.
First one against the Bulldogs, though, I believe. So from 3rd and 12 to now 3rd and 7 for Northwestern after the Bulldogs jumped the gun. One wide receiver to the near side. That's Gavin Gardner. Now a second man comes out in formation. That's Kevin Ford. 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field, too. Snap back to Clarkson. Lots of time, surveys, throws, complete to Torrance Stevens. That's a big first down pickup at the 42 in Southwestern territory.
Yeah, that time Stevens gets away from the defensive back, Landis Morris. Sat right down in the middle of the field, made a good catch, and went straight to the turf with it. Rangers pick up a first down.
Clarkson did a good job that time going through his progressions. Finds Torrance Stevens, like you said, open across the middle. Southwestern trying to get some substitutes onto the field, and now they're going to have to turn around and take off. If Clarkson would snap the ball, they'd have a free play here. Doesn't get it off in time. Instead, it'll be a jet sweep to Gavin Gardner. Well blocked as he makes it to the far sideline. Slips across the 40. Head down to the 35-yard line as Gardner picks up, we'll call it 7 for the Rangers. It'll bring up about 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, Southwestern all kind of confused that time defensively. Those 2 guys barely were able to get off the field in time, but a good pickup from Gavin Garner on that little pitch forward pass.
They'll mark him down for 6 on the Utah pass. 2nd down and 4 upcoming. Rangers in Bulldog territory at the 36-yard line. Clarkson out of the gun. Kenny Miller in the backfield with him. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Kentrez Bell at the top of the formation. One man in motion as Clarkson takes the snap. Pressure coming. Tanner steps up, wants it all, throws down the field. He's got Gavin Garner. It is intercepted. A diving catch made in the end zone by Southwestern. What a play for Jalen Carr to come up with that ball.
Boy, and I'm going to tell you, that's an impressive interception as he had to lay out for that one in the end zone. Boy, Jalen Carr makes a heck of a play. The sophomore out of Longview, Texas, comes up with the first turnover for the Bulldogs today.
Tanner Clarkson had that one at the 36-yard line, backed up to about the 40 and let it fly. So it went 40 full yards in the air against a 25-mile-an-hour wind, but the ball floated on him quite a bit. He missed Gavin Garner. Gavin was on the underside of that route. The ball was long and high. And then Jalen Carr makes a diving interception, and Southwestern will have the ball after the touchback, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Snap back to Marr, hand off to Kenny Graham. Big hole across the 35 to the 40 to the 45 before the Rangers can bring him down. Big run by Southwestern right there.
Yeah, Kenny Graham not listed on our depth chart, Matt. The 5'10 redshirt freshman from Lawton. A big hole off that right side. Ends up just getting pushed out of bounds near the 45-yard line. A good run that time get on for Kenny Graham.
So nice to see the youngster getting some carries for the Bulldogs as Graham takes that one forward. Big gain. Let's see, that's a 24, call it 25-yard pickup for Kenny Graham on first down, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 45. Snap back to Marr. The give is to Graham again, and another hole opens up on that right side. He will roll across the 50 to the 49 in Ranger territory. A pickup of 6 will bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Rangers on top on the Community Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, back-to-back successful running plays that time. This is kind of the most success we've seen Southwestern have in the running game so far, Matt. They've struggled to pick up more than a couple of yards each play, but Graham has now rushed for 30 yards and 2 carries.
And now a flag will be thrown before we get the play underway. This one's thrown by the line judge on the far side, comes all the way across the field to talk to the line judge on the near side. And now he will report to the Whitecap. Sean says this one's against the Rangers. That looks to be the case.
We talked about it, Matt, on Wednesday, staying disciplined. Neither team right now. Very disciplined. I mean, again, quite a few penalties here in quarter number 1.
And the Bulldogs will be gifted a first down via the Rangers penalty. Offside against Northwestern is the call. So now the Rangers will have to line up again. Marr will be out of the shotgun. 1 man in the backfield with him, 2 wideouts. Give is to Graham up the middle, and he's going to be hit and stopped just across the line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 3 on the play for Kenny Graham as he went right up the middle that time. He'll be stopped at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, initially I thought Northwestern had him bottled up the line of scrimmage, but good job by Graham to keep his feet moving that time. Does able to pick up positive gain on the ground. Picks up, like you said, 3, maybe 4.
2nd down and 7 upcoming. Marr again out of the gun. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Give will go to Graham again, and he's got a hole. This time going to be drugged down. I think that is James Ellis that made the stop.
Well, not a great handoff that time again, as Marr struggled to get it to his tailback, but nonetheless it works out for Southwestern. Another good run from Kenny Graham as we see him exit. After he's got 4 runs on this drive, they bring Jermaine Mass back in.
Needed 7, got 8. First down Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now in Ranger territory. Southwestern driving here. 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs knocking on the door of the red zone at the 33-yard line. Snap back to Marr. He will keep it this time. It's an option pitch coming to the near side, and the Rangers will stop it just shy of the 20. Jaden Knowles on the carry for Southwestern. Another name to call in the Southwestern backfield.
Yeah, again, 3rd different tailback used for Southwestern here in the earlier going, and Knowles is now going to exit off the field. Just kind of had to give Kenny Graham a quick blow.
Kenny Graham will be right back into the formation, though. Jermaine Mask is a distant memory all of a sudden. It's all about Kenny Graham. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 21-yard line. Again, in Ranger territory, they've gotten this done with a strong dose of the run game. Marr sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Give will be to Graham, right side, big hole. Across the 15, spins at the 10, and then drags a defender all the way to the 5-yard line. And Kenny Graham nearly broke it. Dustin, 1 tackle away.
I'm telling you, where did Kenny Graham come from? Again, not much obviously on him leading up to this game, but he's going to make you realize that he's a good player. That's another good run from Kenny Graham.
Certainly was. And now the Bulldogs will have it first and goal. Ball is at the 4-yard line. 2 men in the backfield for Tyler Marr. He'll be out of the gun. Kenny Graham at the top of this formation. Give us to Graham off the right side, rolling into the end zone. Did he get it? No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Southwestern, and Kenny Graham takes it into the end zone against the Rangers. It's now 7-6 as the Bulldogs have found the way to the end zone themselves.
But again, Matt, it was all done on the ground. We talked about Southwestern, the passing game. That time it's all Kenny Graham and able to stay up on his feet as he kind of rolled off a defender and spun into the end zone. Southwestern now have an opportunity to tie it here at 7.
Bulldogs' best drive of the game by far. Point after attempt is going to be blocked, and it is way outside. Can the Rangers corral it? It's going to be picked up by Torrance Stevens. He will reverse field from the 20 on the near side, now headed toward the 20 on the far side to the 25-yard line, and finally he's going to go down at about the 27-yard line. But the third blocked kick in a row for the Rangers, and they will hold on to a 1-point lead. Northwestern on top, 7-6 with 3:06 to go here in the first. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Knowledge is power. It's also the foundation for intelligent, well-considered decisions. When you have retirement in sight, sound decisions are vital in helping you pursue your goals and avoid costly mistakes that can affect your family's future. At E&J Financial, we are committed to helping people just like you create solutions for their retirement assets. Learn more by visiting one of our 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva. Or visit our website at enjfinancial.com.
Have a check but don't have time to go to the bank? Take a picture through the Bank Central app and you're good to go. Mobile depositing is a customer favorite, and we are so glad to offer this and other products to make your life easier. Search for Bank Central National Association in your app store and download our free app today. That's our mobile deposit feature on our free app. Visit us at bcna.com. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Southwestern caps off a 7-play, 80-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 32 seconds with a Kenny Graham 4-yard touchdown. The Bulldogs now trail the Rangers 7-6 after the extra point attempt was blocked, but Southwestern has 81 rushing yards on the day already. As the ball is picked up by Aaron Barnes at the 4-yard line. He'll take it across the 20 to the 25, now to the 30, down the far sideline, and he's going to be blown out of bounds just beyond the 40-yard line. Big return for Aaron Barnes yet again.
Matt, we keep talking about it. Back-to-back Special Teams Player of the Week for Aaron Barnes. Well, he's making a case for it again after another big return. Rangers going to start with good field position up, they're going to say stepped out back at the 34.
Boy, that was a long ways back from where I thought they'd give him that one. Nevertheless, a 30-yard return as he took that one at the 4-yard line for Aaron Barnes will set the Rangers up with solid field position here. Tanner Clarkson and company need to come out and do something. The Rangers have 2 rushing attempts and 7 yards to show for it. They have thrown the ball 6 times. 4 for 6 are the Rangers with 1 interception. Handoff to Kenny Miller, spins out of a tackle in the backfield, dives forward, might have gotten a yard there at most.
Yeah, not much doing that time. It was a big defensive lineman, Broderick Logan, who Miller spun away from that time, and it was cleaned up by one of the linebackers for Southwestern.
Tanner Clarkson 4 for 6 on the day with 1 pick. Like we said earlier, pass yards for the Rangers, they've got 18. Southwestern just 8 pass yards on the day. Just 1 completion for the Bulldogs so far. Clarkson with an empty backfield this time, all 5 wide receivers in formation. Tight end on the near side is going to be Raphael Edwards Jr. Snap back to Clarkson. Pressure coming. Tanner steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, incomplete. Ball was knocked away by Southwestern's Braden Sweet. Nearly had an interception right there out of the defensive back position.
Yeah, just kind of stepped up, jumped the route that time, and a little surprised that Sweet not able to hang on to that one. As again, looking for Raphael Edwards. A good defensive play, though, by Braden Sweet, the free safety for Southwestern.
Boy, but Tanner Clarkson can throw the ball.
He can.
Even against the wind. Hasn't had an opportunity to go with the wind yet. He is 209 away from that first chance. 3rd down and 10 for the Rangers. First down was a run that didn't result in any gain. Second down, an incomplete pass. So now 3rd and 10 as the Rangers need to try and move the stick. Snap back to Clarkson. This will be a quarterback design. Keeper tripped up at the 35-yard line is Clarkson. That is only 3 yards ahead of where he started, and the punt team will be back out on the field. Brendan Brown on to try and boot this one away.
Yeah, we've seen that play work in the past. Worked very well against Southern Nazarene. This time it's read perfectly, though, by the cornerback, Devatrick Daughtry for Southwestern, who makes that play. Rangers now going to be forced to punt again into the wind.
Pickup of 3rd down will bring up 4th and 8 for the Rangers. Ball at the 35-yard line. Boy, the special teams has been the unit so far for Northwestern. Defense has given up 1 touchdown so far, but the special teams unit has scored a touchdown, so the Rangers lead 7-6. Southwestern had a point after attempt block. Snap back to Brendan Brown. Rugby-style punt underway. This one, high kick. It's going to hit down at the 40-yard line and roll. Take a little bit of a Southwestern bounce, go out at about the 41-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10.
And again, here's the thing, Matt. We haven't done a whole lot offensively. Southwestern has very good field position all the way through the entire first quarter, yet we still have a 7-6 lead. That's the one positive of it, and they've had to win the entire quarter.
That's true. The Bulldogs have found some success in the run game. In fact, going to the 3rd halfback we've seen today in Kenny Graham, but he has been getting the job done. This time it will be Mask back into the backfield. Jermaine Mask, the running back. Tyler Marr will be out of the gun. 2 wideouts to the far side. 1 man goes in motion. Fakes the give, and Marr is on a quarterback keeper all the way around the far sideline. Finds the 45, finds the 50, and then downhill to the 47-yard line in Ranger territory. A 12-yard pickup for Tyler Marr on 1st down will move the chains again for the Bulldogs.
That's first run from Tyler Marr today, but we talked about in the pregame. He can run it a little bit. He's had a pretty good season as far as running the football. As Tyler Marr has rushed for over 260 yards this year.
That was very well set up by Southwestern. Faked the give on the jet sweep and let Tyler Marr keep it. Found a lot of running room over on that far side of the field. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Ranger 47. Down below 45 seconds as they take the snap. Kenny Graham will take this one off right tackle going forward, and he'll pick up 5 in a crowd, too. Pushing the pile forward was Kenny Graham.
Yeah, offensive line for Southwestern playing well right now. The big guys up front creating a lot of space that time for the running back, Kenny Graham, able to pick up 5. So, and that's been surprising so far as Southwestern has controlled the line of scrimmage here in the first quarter.
Bulldogs, who are usually very dependent on the pass game, finding a lot of success in the run so far against the Rangers. We'll see what adjustments, if any, Northwestern can make to slow down some of this rushing attack. Tyler Marr will hand the ball off to Kenny Graham, and he gets flattened by Maurice Wright. That's going to be a loss of a yard. And Maurice Wright came off of the edge rush on the near side and just absolutely destroyed Kenny Graham in the backfield.
He did, and that's just a slow developing play that time for Southwestern as Maurice Wright closes that quickly. And that brings us to the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. Rangers on top, 7-6. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Croft Country Chevrolet in Alva is the largest Chevrolet dealer in Northwest Oklahoma. They offer a number of new or pre-owned vehicles in their inventory. Whether you're in the market for a car or truck, Croft Country Chevrolet should be where you look to replace your current vehicle. Croft Country Chevrolet also offers the largest new and pre-owned bell bed selection in Northwest Oklahoma. So stop shopping online and come on down to visit with the experienced sales staff at Croft Country Chevrolet, located at 401 East Oakland Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Teams have swapped sides. Southwestern will now be driving into the wind as they head left to right across our radio dial. Southwestern driving toward the tiers. The Rangers will have the wind as they drive toward the baseball field. 97 rush yards as Southwestern faces 3rd down and 6. Marr wants to throw behind his wideout, and that is going to go incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down. That's a big stop for the Ranger defense right there.
It is looking for Kellen Smith that time. As you said, he threw that one behind him. And again, Southwestern will be forced to punt. This time they'll be kicking into the wind.
Little hesitation there before the punt unit came out, Dustin. I don't know if they were mulling that over or what the deal was. But with that rush game, they've been pretty effective. In fact, right now, they are averaging 6.5 yards a rush. That may have been the conversation.
Well, and I think I was a little surprised that they didn't go ahead and run the ball on 3rd and down to maybe really set themselves up for a 4th and short. But we saw they had 4th and short early in this one and didn't go for it.
Snap back to the punter. Mishandles the snap again, and for the 3rd time today, the Rangers will tackle the punter. Trying to get that one off his foot was Kane Bowen, and he got flattened. Bowen is a little slow to come off of the field, too, being helped up by a teammate. He will jog off, but the Rangers are 3 for 3 on stopping Bulldog punts today. Southwestern can't punt the ball, Dustin, and that may have been what else was going into that conversation is, are we going to get a punt off today?
That's right. Again, Southwestern, not to be mean, but their special team is brutal. I mean, this has been a tough first quarter and into the second quarter for Southwestern on special teams. And again, that's the reason they're trailing in this game right now.
That punt wasn't even blocked. The punter mishandled it again, bobbled it, and by the time he picked up the 3rd bobble, he got flattened. Clarkson has trip wide receivers to the far side of the field, throws complete to Raphael Edwards Jr. at the 35, slips a tackle to the 30, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 30-yard line in Ranger territory. Northwestern looking hot already.
That's a good start here on this drive after, again, for Tanner Clarkson, getting it to a tight end that time. Northwestern, I could expect to see the Rangers here start to come throw the football, especially with the wind.
Tanner Clarkson has already got a shotgun of an arm, and now with the wind behind him, there is no limit on what he can do in the pass game. Calyon Baker will come on as the tailback here. 2 wideouts, 1 to either side for Clarkson. Baker in the backfield on the right of Tanner Clarkson. They will adjust the formation, fullback in right now. Clarkson takes the snap, fakes the give to Baker, looking downfield, and Clarkson lets one go for Kentrez Bell, and that's going to be pass interference. 2 referee flags come in late, and that is the Bulldogs trying to take Kentrez Bell down as he goes to make a play on the ball. That is Eni Akpabat that is going to be called for that one.
Well, I think that's one you kind of had to, because, again, if you don't, I think Kentrez Bell goes up and makes that catch for a touchdown. So that's one of those that kind of saves some points on the board for Southwestern.
Number 27 called for that 15-yard penalty, and that will push the Rangers forward. 1st and 10 for Northwestern. Rangers have it at the 13-yard line, 1st down and 10. Clarkson with Calyon Baker in the backfield. Wide receiver split wide to either side. They'll move Raphael Edwards Jr. and the fullback. Now Gavin Gardner comes in motion. Give will be to Baker. Calyon finds a seam across the 10-yard line, headed down to about the 8 before he's going to be stopped by the Bulldog defense. Let's go downstairs. Sean Caldwell, some good consistency here from the Rangers.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Trez would have had a TD right there. That was a good decision for them to with him. But I tell you what, I love watching Calyon in tight corners. That guy just moves around like a slalom skier and in and out of the defense. So hopefully we're going to put it in the end zone right here.
Calyon Baker, agile and elusive to say the least. 13:40 left to go in the first half. Rangers on top 7-6. Northwestern has the ball. 2nd down and 4. It's at the 7-yard line. Raphael Edwards Jr. in motion from right to left. Now they'll split Calyon out to the near side. Quarterback design keeper for Clarkson across the 5 down to the 4 to the 3-yard line before he's finally drugged down by Bulldog defenders.
I like that call that time. Again, I think Southwestern thought that ball was going to go to Calyon Baker on the outside, and Clarkson just keeps it up the middle, picks up a 1st down. Now it's first down and goal for Northwestern inside the Southwestern 5.
Just enough for Clarkson as he reached across the line to gain. 1st and, like Dustin said, goal to go from the 3-yard line. Rangers already up 7-6 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Baker in the backfield with Clarkson. Handoff will be to Calyon. Straight forward, head down, driving. Gets a little help. Did he get it? Touchdown, Rangers. Calyon Baker from 3 yards out, and Northwestern goes on top, or stays on top, extends the lead against the Bulldogs.
We'll give credit to the offensive line, Matt, that time again, but Calyon Baker keeps his legs churning, but the offensive line comes up with the big push to push Calyon Baker into the end zone. Northwestern now on top 13-6 on your Community Bank scoreboard.
13-6 with Connor O'Neill on to make it 14-6 as the point after attempt is upcoming. 12:57 to go in the first half. Snap back, ball down, kick is away. Looks good. is good. The Rangers lead the Bulldogs 14-6. 12:57 to go here in quarter number 2. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening your first checking account,
Buying your first show stock, going to college, opening a small business, planning a wedding, having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our banks are here for all of life's milestones.
We plant roots where others have branches. Hi there. This is Chris Thomas, president of Alva State Bank and Trust Company. I would like to invite you to join our bank family. We want to be here for all the important times in your life, and we are proud to be a part of the communities we serve. We look forward to continuing the same services in Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas for many years to come.
Stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Northwestern caps off a 4-play, 62-yard drive. The Rangers scored in just 2 minutes and 1 second. Their first offensive touchdown of the day. Touchdown number 1 was one of 3 punts that the Rangers have blocked against Southwestern. That one was blocked and returned for a touchdown by Kentrez Bell, blocked by Aaron Barnes. In this most recent attempt, the Rangers tackled the punter before he could get the ball off of his foot, and then took the ball 62 yards in 4 plays for a touchdown. Northwestern leads Southwestern 14-6. 12:57 left to go until halftime.
Free drive-through and
good game for the Rangers so far.
Whoops.
Connor O'Neal set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive is Kevin Fox Jr. Ball is going to bounce out of bounds again, and the Rangers, I don't think they're trying to do this. I think the wind might be messing with Connor O'Neal just a bit. Had to kick the ball off of the tee with a holder that time, and again, hooked it out of bounds to the left this time. So the Bulldogs will again take over with solid field position, but doesn't matter. They can't punt.
That's exactly right. Matt, here's the thing. Southwestern, every drive has started at least 35 or beyond for the Bulldogs. And they only have 6 points to show for it here again in the early going of this one.
No, they have had some fantastic field position, to say the least. But Sean mentions this off the air. I think that there's a chance we may not see Southwestern punt the ball anymore. Sean, that's a real possibility. It may just be 4th down's another running play.
Absolutely. I just spread it out and throw it up. That's better than giving it to them at the line of scrimmage. Is better than giving it to them 20 yards behind them.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, a possibility. We'll see how it plays out as Marr takes the shotgun snap. Give is to Graham, finds a little hole, and then is going to be tripped up by Maurice Wright. Flag down on the field, I believe. Hold on, Dustin, I can't see it. Nope, thought I saw it, didn't.
I was going to say, Sean tells us that they probably should have, but they did not.
Thought I saw some yellow come out there. May have just been that towel that's down on the field. Referee just kicked it out of the way. 12:31 to go. Bulldogs have it 2nd down and 6 after that 4-yard pickup. Ball is at the 39-yard line in Bulldog territory. They need the 45 to convert for a first down. Marr in the backfield, 1 man with him, 4 wideouts in the formation. High snap to Tyler Marr, and he's just going to take it on his own. Tries to get to the outside far side, and he will make it, and then a flag comes in. As Tyler Marr got hit, a flag came in on the hit, and it's going to be a hold against the Bulldogs, is what the referee is indicating. Right there to seal the edge for Tyler Marr. Somebody got a hold of a Ranger jersey and just made a tackle, basically.
Oh, that's huge. And again, Southwestern now going to be behind the chains. Instead of 2nd and 6, you're looking at 2nd and 16 now for this offense who's they've struggled to throw the ball, Matt. It's been mostly on the running game. Again, they ran for 97 yards in the first quarter. Had just 8 passing yards.
2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage is where they say the hold took place. That will make it 2nd and 14. Ball at the 31-yard line. Big opportunity for the Ranger defense here. 4 down linemen for Northwestern, a man in motion for the Bulldogs. They will give it to Graham again, and a big hole opens up, and here goes Kenny Graham. Man, that guy can find a hole.
And again, what does it matter if it's 2nd and long as they hand it off to Graham, and Graham picks up 12 on that 2nd down. He'll bring up 3rd and short, and Kenny Graham has been fantastic today for the Bulldogs.
Boy, from behind the chains to 3rd and short for the Bulldogs. You are exactly right, Dustin. Sean tells us that it's really the counter play that's been throwing the Rangers off. Let's go downstairs. Sean, you can see that pretty well.
They're running a lot of misdirection in the back, and it's kind of, and once we get flowing, Graham just cut it back and had a seam, and I'm glad Cam was there to shut him down.
Tyler Marr will take the shotgun snap, hands to Kenny Graham, coming to the near side, slips through one tackle, will not escape Maurice Wright as he drug him to the turf. First tackle tripped him up, and then Wright in there to clean up the tackle, but that's going to be a first down in Ranger territory for the Bulldogs. Big pickup on 3rd and 2.
When you wonder with seeing this running game at the misdirection, as Sean talks about, if they saw something on film against last week when we played Southern Nazarene, because, again, that's really kind of what Southern Nazarene does.
Boy, I don't know, but we have taken a passing team and turned them into a rush-first offense. Man in motion for Tyler Marr. Handoff to Kenny Graham again. If it works, don't change it. And Graham will go forward yet again, hit behind the line, and then able to drive his way forward for a pickup of nearly 5, all of 5 on that play. 2nd and 5 upcoming. Ball is now at the 41-yard line.
That's just good effort from Kenny Graham that time. Able to get away from that initial defender at the line of scrimmage, kept his legs moving and churning, able to pick up 6 yards. Well, they're going to say 5 on first down, but another good run from Kenny Graham.
Mask will be back into the game now as Graham goes out for a break.
And Graham's got to be up around 100 yards now.
Southwestern well over 100. Kenny Graham doing the lion's share of that work so far. Marr with 2 men in the backfield, 2 wide receivers split to the far side. They will fake it to Mask, and now they'll throw for the first time in a long time, complete about the 30-yard line. And the wide receiver's going to take it forward to the 29, another first down pickup for the Bulldogs.
That was a good play action. Faked me out as well, did Tyler Marr, as he found Marcellus Dow, his first catch, the redshirt junior from Cache, Oklahoma. Makes a big first down on the play action.
Kenny Graham, 12 carries, exactly 99 yards so far and 1 touchdown. Tyler Marr with Mask in the backfield, takes the snap, wants to throw, goes far side, and it's going to be caught at the 20-yard line down to the 15 before the Rangers can make the tackle. Justin Bailey on the reception for Southwestern. Defending for the Rangers that time was Dax Benway.
Well, I like the call. Tyler Marr getting it quick out of his hands that time, finding Bailey, who had beaten the defender that time, gets another first down in the passing games. Back-to-back throws from Tyler Marr. First time we've seen that today.
Able to just about slip by Benway, but a good strong hold by Dax to roll him to the ground that time. 1st and 10 again for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 15-yard line as they are inside the Ranger red zone. Northwestern, one of the most punishing red zone defenses in the conference. We'll see if the Bulldogs can convert. Man in motion for Marr as he takes the snap. Handoff to Kenny Graham going forward, and again he'll get to the 10-yard line before being stopped. And every time it's just dragging him down from behind and watching him move the pile.
It is, and it's the offensive line that's opening up these holes. They're doing a great job, especially along that right side. Again, you look at it, Billy Nunn, Colton Baker, and then obviously right tackle Riley Mize doing a good job of creating some space and running room for Kenny Graham.
4-yard pickup for Graham. Ball now at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 6 upcoming for the Bulldogs. Rangers have 4 down linemen. 2 wideouts for Tyler Marr. Wants to throw over the middle. Complete. Did he get it? Touchdown, Bulldogs. That one picked up by none other than the big tight end target for Southwestern. And Dustin, again, the Bulldogs show that they can drive the length of the field unintimidated. Alex Ramirez, 6'2", 240-pound senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, for the touchdown.
You know, the worst part, I guess, if you're Southwestern, you got to score. That means you've got to send your special teams unit out.
So here we go. Point after attempt. The Rangers block the first one. Score is 14-12 in favor of the Rangers. Snap back, ball down, kick is away. This one looks good, and it is. For the first time today, the Bulldogs have kicked the ball. And that will bring them within 1. 14-13, Rangers with the lead, 8:26 to go. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Through the month of November, come in and get a sneak peek of the new Christmas merchandise at Holder Drug in Alva. They are offering so many Melissa and Doug toys that will be perfect for your children's Christmas list. The store is also full of wonderful new gifts as well as this year's Christmas. Don't forget they have the daily deli specials, as well as soups, salads, sandwiches, chili cheese, hot dogs, Frito chili pies, and of course, ice cream for dessert. Finally, they have the best pharmacy staff and supplies possible, free delivery, drive-through, and friendly service with your friends at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Have storms caused your business or commercial building to develop leaks or damage to your roof? At Tier 1, they're here to help. Tier 1 is a family-owned and operated company with over 40 years of experience that specializes in storm damage, roof restoration, and will help guide you through the process. Each of their inspectors is HAC certified, and their team has the experience and training you need after the storm. For a free estimate or roof inspection, call them at 405-381-8071 or visit tier1gc.com.
Tyler Marr caps off the 8-play, 65-yard touchdown drive for the Bulldogs. That took 4 minutes and 31 seconds off the clock. Leaves the Rangers 8:26 to go here in the first half. Northwestern on top 14-13. The Bulldogs, though, so far really doing some damage in the run game. They've rushed the ball 21 times in the game thus far. They have 139 yards rushing here in the first half, Dustin. They only average about 117 a game.
Yeah, it's been an impressive start for Southwestern offensively on the ground. Again, well, you saw that drive looked a little bit more balanced, though. Tyler Marr made some good throws. The receivers made some good catches, and they were able to punch another one in.
5 rushing attempts, 3 passing attempts, all completions for Tyler Marr on that drive. And Southwestern will do a bit of a long onside fielded by the Rangers. And it will be taken across the 45-yard line to the 46. I believe that's Torrance Stevens with the hands team that got in there and got a hold of that one. And that's a good way not to kick to Aaron Barnes, but that almost cost him.
Yeah, it did. And again, now Northwestern's going to come out with great field position because of that special teams blunder there. Northwestern's going to start right near midfield here on this drive.
So the Rangers handed fantastic field position. Northwestern will have the wind here as they start this drive. Mason Lewis will be in as the tailback. Bunched wide receivers to the near side. One man to the far side. That looks to be Gavin Garner.
Rangers could take a shot here, Matt.
Snap back to Clarkson. Hand off to Mason Lewis. Finds a hole across the 50. Head down. Bam! Drives through a defender all the way to the 45, 46-yard line in Bulldog territory, and Mason Lewis making him pay right there.
That's his first run, a good run from Mason Lewis. Typically, when he's been in, we've seen the Rangers throw the football.
And they will look to go quick set this time. Pass complete to Raphael Edwards Jr. He's got it at the 35, at the 45, across the 40, all the way down to the 35 to the 33-yard line before he steps out of bounds, and Raff was about one slip of a tackle away from going right there.
I like that play action, good quick throw, getting it out to Raphael Edwards. Does a good job of getting some space down the sidelines, just stepped out of bounds inside the 35 at the 33.
Calyon Baker in as the tailback now. Gavin Garner split wide to the far side. Torrance Stevens inside him. One man to the near side. It's Ruben St. Jean. They'll move Calyon out of the backfield. Snap back to Tanner Clarkson. Pressure coming. Clarkson takes off, finds a hole, gets across the 30, headed to the 25, jumps a tackle. 25 now down to the 20, and he's going to be hit on his way out of bounds. Clarkson for the first down. Great run for the Rangers.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go to Ruben St. Jean, but noticed Southwestern had covered St. Jean pretty well over the middle, and again, Clarkson does a good job taking off and scrambling and picks up another first down for Northwestern. Had 2 good runs today from Tanner Clarkson.
Good awareness for Tanner Clarkson right there as he moves the chains. 1st and 10, ball now at the 22-yard line in Bulldog territory. Rangers knocking on the door of the red zone. Mason Lewis back in as the tailback. Gavin Garner split to the far side. Trip wide receivers to the near side in bunch formation. Snap back to Clarkson looking to the near side. Throws complete to St. Jean. Raphael Edwards Jr. has St. Jean as a blocker, and Raff is going to go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And now a flag is thrown. Southwestern wouldn't let him go. Kept tugging on him after the play, and I think that's going to be unnecessary roughness.
Boy, Matt, again, another quick throw on the screen out to Raphael Edwards, and does great work with it after he gets the ball. Good blocking out by the wide receivers as well. And again, Southwestern really is just giving that to him. Nobody out there in coverage on Raphael Edwards, but this may go against Northwestern.
And they acted like that. It is going to go against Raphael Edwards, who stepped out of bounds, and the guy wouldn't let him go. Raff was trying to pull his foot away, and then a flag comes out.
Let's go to Sean real quick. Sean, what'd you see there?
And that's ridiculous. That guy calls that against us. Their guy wouldn't let go of us, and Raff was just trying to get free a little bit. It wasn't and a big deal. It wasn't like it was trying to be unsportsmanlike or being just outwardly aggressive towards anything. In fact, he was smiling the entire time. He was just trying to get his foot loose. Anyway, that's a little premature, and I think a very poor decision, and I wish the referees hadn't just penalized us because we didn't deserve it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Sean was right there on top of that one, too. And unfortunately, it will, in fact, be an unnecessary roughness penalty against the Rangers, unsportsmanlike, against Raphael Edwards Jr.
He still get the first down, obviously.
The Rangers will have the first down, but they will be penalized 15 yards back on a dead ball foul, which means it shouldn't be first and behind the chains. It should actually be 1st and 10, and it will be. Ball will be at the 26-yard line. Rangers on top by 1, 14-13. 6:53 to play on the Community Bank scoreboard here at Ranger Field. Calyon Baker jogs on late. No substitutions coming from Southwestern as the referees hold play up momentarily to check. Play clock down to 10. Clarkson now has the formation that he wants. Moves Mason Lewis from left to right. They will send a man in motion. Fake the give. No, it is a handoff around the far side, and that one goes in the hands of Isaiah Harrow, his first carry today.
A lot of motion that time from Northwestern before the snap. As you talked about it, handing off to Isaiah Harrow. Hadn't seen him get the ball too much this season, but the freshman from Garland, Texas, does pick up 5 on first down.
A lot of coaches think very highly of Isaiah Harrow. Glad to see him getting some playing time here against the Bulldogs. 6:02 to go here in the first half. Clarkson with one man in the backfield. It's Calyon Baker will now look to the sideline. Rangers signal in the change. Play clock down to 8. Snap back to Clarkson. Pressure coming. Tanner escapes to the near side. On the run with it, and now he'll throw the ball out of bounds, and a flag comes down in the backfield. The Ranger who's lost a helmet, that's Billy Bob. Offensive lineman's hat came off. We'll see what the call is.
Boy, Matt, this is tough because you think about it. We could have had first and goal inside the 10. Now all of a sudden we're going to be backed up, pushed beyond our own 30 again. Or excuse me, the Southwestern 30.
Holding against the Rangers is going to be the call, so that's going to back them up 10 yards, and you're right, Dustin.
2 penalties have killed this drive.
They certainly have. That play happened, I believe, about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, too, so we'll see how far back this penalty sets the Rangers. Looks like the new line of scrimmage will be, they're still trying to figure it out. They've made it to the 34-yard line, out of the 35.
At this point, just put the ball down and let's play.
Have we decided that's about where it goes? Now they'll walk it back up to the 31.
May have been just a tad bit high. But again, good effort, though, from Garner, just not able to get it in, though.
Sean makes a good point. Even if he'd have brought that one in, he was still a few yards short of a first down. Let's go downstairs. Sean Caldwell, a missed opportunity for the Rangers, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to see him use the wide side of the field. I mean, his arm strength and with this wind, good Lord, he could throw it through somebody, but he just let it get away from him and got a little too high. Hopefully this kick right here goes through for us and we can extend the lead.
Connor O'Neill on for the field goal. Ball is at the 31-yard line. It will be held at the 38, so a 48-yard attempt. O'Neill steps into it. It's got the distance. Did he get it there? No, it is wide to the left side. And so the Rangers missed on the field goal opportunity, and the Bulldogs will have the ball with decent field position yet again.
They will, and again, that's tough because, the penalty against Raphael Edwards, and then you have the holding call. Again, it would have been first and goal inside the 10, but you're pushed back and having to try nearly a 50-yard field goal. And again, O'Neill misses that one just to the left, and that's tough because now Southwestern, with about 5.5 minutes to go till halftime, they've got an opportunity to kind of seize momentum in this game.
Certainly do. And again, gifted some solid field position. They will have the ball at the 31-yard line, do the Bulldogs.
Yeah, when your worst starting field position is your own 31 in the first half.
Been a day for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can continue that run attack as they will hand off to Graham yet again. Finds a crease, and he's forward 5 or 6 yards one more time. Maurice Wright in on the stop, helped out by a couple Ranger defenders that time.
Yeah, that's 6 more for Kenny Graham. He's now over 100. Brings up 2nd and 4.
139 before that rush for Southwestern. That'll take them into the 144, 145 range. 145 on the dot. 2nd down and a long 4 to go. Graham still in the backfield. Tyler Marr getting bored. This has been an easy game for him.
It really has.
4:56 to go in the first half. Rangers still lead by 1, 14-13. Handoff to Graham again. Finds a crease. This time hit just beyond the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped just shy of a first down. Oh, boy, it's going to be close.
Yeah, drives his leg forward again. Got a nice push, though, from his offensive line, and I think they're going to give him a first down.
Official on this side had the spot, and they had the first down marker at the 41. They will give Graham the 42. First down.
Matt, quick update of the game going on in Arkadelphia. 24-21, Ouachita Baptist on top of Henderson. 35 seconds to go in the game.
Give me that one more time.
24-21, Ouachita on top of Henderson. 35 seconds left.
Boy, what a game that has been, the Battle of the Ravine. Close one, just like the one we've got on hand here. 14-13, Rangers on top. Marr out of the gun, Graham in the backfield with him. The give will be, no, they fake it this time to Graham and instead throw over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Great defense by the Rangers. DJ Hicks, the intended target, broken up by Christopher Fuzimi.
Yeah, it was. Fuzimi got a good hand in there, again, because Hicks initially had the catch, but Fuzimi kind of pokes that one away and does a good job defensively to break it up.
Well, and Hicks had positioning, and Fuzimi not only got good hands in there, brought the body assault too. Nice, solid stop for the Rangers. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Ball at the 42-yard line in Bulldog territory. Snap back to Marr. This time they'll go back to the well. Hand off to Graham. Forward for a 10-yard gain. Make it a few more. Still churning it to 12-yard mark, and now almost 15, 18 yards on this carry for a first down for... Goodness gracious, Kenny Graham, he is having a career outing.
Yes, he is. And again, it's all effort from Kenny Graham. Rangers just cannot bring him down, as you saw him drag a couple of Rangers with him into Northwestern territory. Now 1st and 10 from the Northwestern 41.
The run game right now shredding the middle of the Ranger defense. Northwestern's going to have to find an answer here. Southwestern with some subs. Northwestern has an opportunity, doesn't need to use it. 4 down linemen for the Rangers. Quarterback keeper, no, hand off to DJ Hicks, far side. He's going to be spun at the 35-yard line and then gets forward to the 32 before finally being shoved out of bounds, and a flag comes in along the far sideline.
Matt, Rangers have missed a lot of tackles in this game. Just cannot get that initial player down for Southwestern. That's, again, DJ Hicks looked like he was going to be stopped at the 45, spun away from a defender, and picked up a first down. I'm anxious to see what this call is, though, with the flag.
We'll see if this one goes against the Rangers as well. I believe Southwestern may still just have one penalty in this game. Dead ball. Personal foul against the Bulldogs this time. Game's getting a little chippy out there, Dustin.
It is. Not sure who that is on.
So the Bulldogs will be backed up 15 this time. That'll put the ball right at the 45-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Southwestern on the Rangers side of the field. Take a look at the penalties for both of our teams so far. I was wrong. 4 penalties against Southwestern now for 76 yards. 5 penalties against the Rangers for 40. Snap back to Marr, fakes the give, throws quick to the far side, flat. And the Rangers are going to bring down that one at the 40-yard line. A quick pickup. Marcellus Dow, he'll grab 5.
And Dow making his second catch on that screen pass, does pick up 5. And again, also did a good job. Well, I thought he got out of bounds. He did not, as Rangers kept him in bounds. Clock still rolling.
Story of the game right now, though, is the rushing attack from the Bulldogs. 24 rushing attempts, 167 rush yards for Southwestern. A career outing, not only for Kenny Graham, but for the Bulldogs as a whole. On their way to what perhaps could be their best rushing mark of the season. Stacked wide receivers left and right for Marr this time. He'll go empty backfield, and this will be a designed quarterback keeper as Marr takes it across the line to gain for a first down. He got inside the 35, down to about the 33.
You know, both these quarterbacks have done a good job running the ball as Marr picks up the first down as they split Kevin Fox out in motion to the left. I think the Rangers kind of followed him, and Marr just takes it right up the middle for a first down.
And the Rangers want a timeout to talk about it as the Bulldogs will have 1st and 10 yet again. We'll take a break. 2:16 to go in the first half. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
The Eyesight is a family eye care and vision therapy center at Alva. Dr. Kelly Mossberg and her staff are excited to serve you and your family by ensuring your eyes and vision are healthy for a lifetime. The Eyesight provides outstanding eye care and customer service, along with top frame lines including Oakley, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, and Vera Bradley. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday and Thursday, and 8 to 5 Tuesday and Friday. Book your next appointment with the staff that cares about you. Call 580-748-8007. That's the Eyesight, located at 921 Suite A, Oklahoma Boulevard, right here at Alva.
Hi, my name's Mikey, and I'm your Big Slick sticker guy. Big Slick Graphics, we do custom signs, banners, and the freshest stickers around. Awesome, right? Do you want something corporate or just have a sick idea you want me to create? You know, because I can hook you up. Give us a call at Big Slick Graphics at 580-748-0008. That's 580-748-0008. 888-472-0008 or come on down and see me at 417 Choctaw. Later, Bochachos.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell, the crew today. 2:16 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and this one goes to Graham again, and he will skip all the way to the 25-yard line before being brought down on a low tackle from the Rangers. Picked up 9 on first down, 2nd down and just a yard to go. And again, the rushing attack of Southwestern just continues to shred the Rangers. 183 rushing yards now for the Bulldogs in the first half, just 40 for the Rangers. The Bulldogs have run 36 plays. They have 232 yards of offense. The Rangers have run 21 plays and have only 66 yards. Marr with Kenny Graham in the backfield to his left. Marr will take the snap, fakes the give to Graham, will throw to the outside, incomplete, looking for the big tight end again on that far sideline. That is Phil Baker. He goes 6'5", 250, the redshirt freshman from out of Mustang.
Matt, a couple of things. We talk about Kenny Graham having a career day. Coming into this game, most rushing yards in a game this season was 26. His longest run was 9 yards, had 1 rushing touchdown. And again, those 26 yards came back against East Central on September the 14th.
My goodness, he's been made a star today. Snap back to Marr, hand off to Graham again, finds the corner, slips one tackle, and then Maurice Wright chases him out of bounds, but that will be enough for another Bulldog first down.
And again, that was Nick Lewis who just could not bring Kenny Graham down. Had him stopped short of the sticks, but Graham gets away from him. Not only that, he bounces outside and saves a timeout for the Bulldogs.
Graham will finally go to the sideline to get a break. Mask comes back in. That makes me feel better. Jermaine Mask back in the game.
That's exactly right.
Marr out of the gun. 2 wideouts to the near side. A man to his right and left in the backfield. Snap back to Tyler Marr. Fakes the give, wants to throw. Instead, he's going to be sacked, and that's going to go down behind the line. A 4-yard loss for the Bulldogs on first down.
That's a covered sack that time. Again, pressure just collapsed on Marr. You get good coverage downfield for Northwestern. Defensive line all over Tyler Marr that time.
Sean, great sack for the Rangers and much needed.
It was. Unfortunately, we only got about a minute 5 left and counting with the in the half with the win in our favor. So hopefully we can get a stop right here. And I bet if we stop them, we'll call timeout. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll put the ball in the air and it'll stop itself.
2nd and 14, ball at the 24-yard line. Tyler Marr out of the gun, 1 man in the backfield with him. Graham has returned to the game, and they will go back to the well. And Kenny Graham tries to slip a tackle. The Rangers able to hang on to an ankle and get some help bringing him down that time.
And that was Maurice Wright, and it's a good thing that he did, because if Kenny Graham breaks away, a lot of running room on that far side.
And the Rangers have called for a timeout, so we'll take it as well. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
With the holidays just around the corner, Top Knot Studio is the place to go. We're here to help you look your best and get you ahead on your holiday shopping. We have professional tools such as curling irons, blow dryers and straighteners, shampoo gift sets, and Capri Blue holiday candles. Top Knot Studio can make finding that perfect gift a little easier this year. If you can't find just what you're looking for, gift cards are also available for any service we offer. Come see us today at 524 Flynn in downtown Alva.
It's football season and you're headed to Ranger Field to cheer on the Rangers. You've got your tickets and everything for the perfect tailgate, but you haven't got the gear. Don't worry, the Northwestern Bookstore is here to help you out. They offer everything from hats to t-shirts, jackets, hoodies, and so many more Ranger clothing options. You can also shop online and customize your order by visiting buyrangergear.com. So get game day ready by visiting the Northwestern Bookstore, located in the Student Center at Northwestern Oklahoma State University.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell, the crew today. 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Tyler Marr will be out of the gun facing 3rd and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Snap back to Marr, drops back, wants to throw, lets one go, coming to the near side, and that's going to be incomplete. Off the hands of his intended target, and that was Jared Rayburn. Jared Rayburn just missed that ball because he's been, for the most part, inactive through this first half because the rush game has been brutal.
It has, and again, Jared Rayburn has been quiet, Matt. I don't think he's got a catch so far here in the first half. Was coming in as the leading receiver for the Bulldogs with nearly 530 yards receiving this year.
Here it is, 4th down, and the Bulldogs are not planning to punt this one away, and the Rangers are going to have to call a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
What's on your menu tonight? Don't let it be the so-called fresh meats from those large chain supermarkets. Treat you and your family to the healthiest and freshest cuts of meat from the local team at TNC Meats in Enid. TNC Meats prepare fresh meats every day from premium Angus beef, house-made sausage, bratwurst, snack sticks, jerky, and much more. Their steaks are also cut to order. They are also offering several tailgate packages to make your tailgate party the best on Saturday. So stop in at TNC Meats at 2510 West Chestnut in the northwest corner of Cleveland and Chestnut in the Stonebridge Plaza Shopping Center.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell on the call. 34.7 seconds left to go here in this first half. Rangers have 1 timeout left. The Bulldogs have 2. It's 14-13 Northwestern on top. But, Dustin, it doesn't feel that way if you take a look at the statistics. 187 rushing yards for the Bulldogs. They've got 236 yards on the day.
Yeah, and again, Southwestern going to go for it here on 4th and 10, and I think you really have to. You've had such a struggle in special teams. Put it up to one of these talented wide receivers you've got.
Jermaine Mask will be in the game in the backfield this time. It's not Kenny Graham. 1 man in motion from left to right. That's Rayburn. Snap back to Marr. Drops back, wants to throw. Surveying the field, and he has taken nearly all the time in the world he is going to have. Throws complete, and they're going to call it at the 10-yard line. Oh, my, that is going to be a first down reception for Rayburn. And I don't know about that spot, Dustin. Looked like he may have rolled up just shy of that. Sean, you were right down there for that one, right?
His rear end landed on the other side of the 10. I mean, right, the ball's there, but I mean, good night. I mean, it was close, but they had originally marked it on the other side of the 10. Now they've got it back towards the north, which is where he caught it. So it was right there at the marker. I hate that they got it right there, but they got 26 seconds.
Right at the line to gain. A good pickup there for the Bulldogs.
That's a good. That's a good catch from Rayburn. Well, and Marr again to escape that pressure. And I got to tell you though, they missed a holding call. Yeah, and I think I heard Sean talk about that down there. But again, you get away with it, and Tyler Marr makes a good throw and a good catch from Rayburn, gives a first down right at about the 10. So it'll be first and go from there. And here's the thing: both teams still have 1 timeout apiece.
Well, and what this means really too is first down and goal to go from the 10-yard line. It means that the Rangers don't have the ball where they would have, that would have been a 4th down stop or even just a little bit shy of that first down marker. With 26 seconds left now, the Bulldogs can take a couple of different shots at the end zone or maybe keep pounding this run game at the Rangers because the clock is definitely in their favor just 10 yards away.
I look for some type of play action here from Southwestern.
Mask will be the halfback. 2 wideouts to the near side. Snap back to Marr, rolling out to this side, and then Marr is going to be hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Big-time rush from the Rangers right there as Maurice Wright nearly just took the ball off of the hand of Tyler Marr.
Yeah, they wanted the throwback that time. Rolled it out to the right, was going to go throw back to the left. Rangers had it covered up pretty well, though, and Marr just got rid of that football.
Maurice Wright leapt and tried to get a swipe at the ball, missed it, and then one of the other Rangers able to bring down Tyler Marr. Or got a good hit on Marr right as he released that ball, and it goes incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Mask still in the backfield. He will be stationed at Marr's right. Bulldogs take the snap. Marr rolls out to the near side, looking to the end zone, throws a bullet incomplete. That time intended target was Jared Rayburn yet again.
Well, here's the thing. Even if Rayburn catches that one, nowhere to go. That would have been caught around the 9 or the 8-yard line. Rangers had 2 defenders out there as well. So, again, that play was well defended. Surprised Southwestern, you're going to have to throw it in the end zone, I think.
Bulldogs have 13 first downs on the afternoon, just 5 for the Rangers. Southwestern driving here, 3rd down and goal to go from the 10. 16 seconds left to go in the first half. Bulldogs trail by 1, 14-13. Mask still in the backfield. Snap back to Marr. Surveying as he looks to the end zone. Pump fake. Now throws one incomplete. Christopher Fuzimi there to break up that pass.
Yeah, looking for DJ Hicks in the end zone. A little bit behind his receiver that time, but Fuzimi does get a hand on it to bat that one away. And now Southwestern's going to attempt the field goal.
On to kick the field goal for the Bulldogs will be Ryan Buchanan, the kicker. This will be held at the 17-yard line, a 27-yard attempt for the Bulldogs here as they get it off. Field goal's got plenty of distance. Looks good. Is good. It goes through. 7.4 seconds left. They'll have to kick the ball to the Rangers, but Southwestern gets on the board and takes the lead right before half. They now lead the Rangers 16-14. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell on the call today. 7.5 seconds left to go in this first half of play. The Bulldogs have their first lead of the game.
Well, and if you're Northwestern, the way Tanner Clarkson throws the football, you're with the win. And as bad as they've been on special teams, you may get an opportunity here for a Hail Mary right before halftime.
We'll see if they kick the ball to Aaron Barnes. Last time they went for a bit of an awkward deep onside. I don't know if that was by design. It looked to be by design, but we'll see what they do this time. Wind is still blowing hard here at Ranger Field. 24-25 mile an hour sustained winds. The flag at full wind velocity. And Buchanan for Southwestern has got the ball set up. And now the Rangers want to call a timeout. Awkward formation from Southwestern. 4 to the right, 4 to the left, and they call that quick timeout. We'll leave it right here. Dustin, right now the Bulldogs have 13 first downs in the game, just 5 for the Rangers. The Bulldogs have rushed it 21 times. The Rangers have rushed it 9. Southwestern has 139 rushing yards in the game so far, just 40 for the Rangers. And the stats were a little bit off. That's why I'm going to go through these a bit. They've been corrected now. 29 plays for the Bulldogs, 183 offensive yards. That originally said 263. I thought that sounded like it was a bit much, and so the correction obviously pulling that back in. But the big thing is the Rangers didn't have a correction, still just 66 offensive yards for Northwestern.
Yeah, offense is going to have to make some adjustments in the second half and get going. Because, again, right now momentum on the side of Southwestern, obviously getting points right before the half here. Again, still just 7 seconds left. Northwestern may get a shot.
And the Bulldogs set up for the onside kick, and play will be whistled dead before it's off. A timeout now taken by Southwestern right before they kick that ball away. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Is a new company with familiar faces. Randy and Dustin have combined for over 25 years of oilfield experience. Mission Supply offers a full line of oilfield supplies from pipe fittings to butterfly valves and much more. Mission Supply is also an authorized Ariat industrialized clothing dealer selling Ariat FRs and Danner boots. Mission Supply also offers downhole pumps new and rebuilt, so stop by for more information. After-hour services are also available, so come by and see the friendly guys at Mission Supply at 1006 East Oklahoma Boulevard right here in Alva, or call them at 580-327-9703.
Well, one more try at this. We'll see if the Bulldogs put the ball in play this time. Welcome back to Ranger Football. 7.5 seconds to go here in the first half. Southwestern has their first lead of the game, 16-14, after a field goal that was good from Tyler Buchanan, who will now be Ryan Buchanan, who will now be kicking the ball off to the Rangers. And Southwestern has finally decided they're actually going to kick it a little deep. And now it's rolling on the ground. It's a loose ball. It's a live ball. And Aaron Barnes is able to scoot it out of bounds. Good job. Heads-up play by Aaron Barnes right there. And that saves some time on the clock. 6.4 seconds for the Rangers.
Matt, you take a deep breath there because Aaron Barnes, as quick as he is, able to get to that football. If that's not Aaron Barnes, Southwestern had a chance to go get that.
Boy, there's no kidding. It went right behind the up bin and just kind of settled. And, in fact, there was a Ranger within 3 or 4 yards of it, but he had his head upfield, look at the block, didn't realize that the ball was on the ground live behind him. And Barnes comes in kind of sliding through the ball and hooking it out of bounds. So the Rangers look as though they will not want to run a play here. Victory formation for Northwestern. They will take a knee and go to the halftime locker room with 6.4 seconds left. Clarkson is under center. Takes the snap and hits a knee, and that will do it for the first half of play. We'll wait for Sean Caldwell to see if he can corral Matt Walter. which will be at the end of the halftime. So we'll take a break and move into our halftime show, brought to you by Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction. You'll listen to it all right here on the Ranger Sports Network. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug on Classic Hits 105.7.
Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 35 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at deangallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Jessica, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Foots Farm Supply in Alva has everything you will need in the way of supplies for your farm or ranch. Foots Farm Supply carries a full line of vet supplies as well as everything you will need for your next fencing project. Foots also has sprayers, plastic ropes, gloves and caps, tools, and so much more. They are now offering liquid Zestera and Zestera infused lick tubs, so be sure to pick them up while they are in stock. So the next time you need everything for your farm or ranch, see the friendly folks at Foots Farm Supply, located at 618 Flint Street, right here in Alva.
G&G Home Furnishings sells a wide variety of quality home furniture and accessories to Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Right now, kick off into savings this Ranger and Goldbug football season with G&G Home Furnishings, as recliners and mattresses are starting at $299 and sofas are starting at $399. You can find all these great specials going on at G&G Home Furnishings, located at 2107 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Can you tell which player is your son, daughter, grandson, or granddaughter on the field by their size, position, or even shoe color, but not by their number? Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, can help. Dr. Troy Smith has been helping UC Goldbug and Ranger Sports since 1981. To schedule your appointment, give us a call at 580-327-2393. That's 327-2393. Or stop by and see us at 504 College Avenue, right here in downtown Alva.
And welcome back to Ranger Football right here on Classic Hits 105.7. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Adair as we are set to begin the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show. Visit Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction, located at 806 Oklahoma Boulevard right here in Alva. Right now they have a number of new residential homes for sale and also lands, so visit deangallauction.com for more information. Folks, again, got a good halftime show for you as right now the 1999 National Championship team being honored here at halftime. Also joining us here at halftime will be the Dean of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, Caleb Mossberg, to talk about Ranger preview today, and we'll also have a recap of your halftime statistics as we take one more break and we continue the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show. This is Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
Enjoy McDonald's mobile ordering like never before. When you download the McDonald's app, not only can you place your order wherever you are, you can also place your order whenever you want with pickup options like the drive-thru, curbside, or at the counter, all at the touch of a button. So next time you're on the go and need a quick Ranger or Goldbug pregame meal, think McDonald's of Alva. McDonald's is once again home to all of the Northwestern and Alva coaches shows. That's McDonald's of Alva, proud supporter of all Ranger and Goldbug activities.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening your first checking account,
Buying your first show stock, going to college, opening a small business,
planning a wedding, having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our banks are here for all of life's milestones.
We plant roots where others have branches. Hi there. This is Chris Thomas, president of Alva State Bank and Trust Company. I would like to invite you to join our bank family. We want to be here for all the important times in your life, and we are proud to be a part of the communities we serve. We look forward to continuing the same services in Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas for many years to come.
Stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Knowledge is power. It's also the foundation for intelligent, well-considered decisions. When you have retirement in sight, sound decisions are vital in helping you pursue your goals and avoid costly mistakes that can affect your family's future. At E&J Financial, we are committed to helping people just like you create solutions for their retirement assets. Learn more by visiting one of our 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva. Or visit our website at enjfinancial.com.
Have a check but don't have time to go to the bank? Take a picture through the Bank Central app and you're good to go. Mobile depositing is a customer favorite, and we are so glad to offer this and other products to make your life easier. Search for Bank Central National Association in your app store and download our free app today. That's our mobile deposit feature on our free app. Visit us at bcna.com. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction Halftime Show. Don't forget that you can visit Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction. They're located right here at 806 Oklahoma Boulevard in Alva, Oklahoma. Right now, they have a number of new residential homes for sale. To check them out, visit DeanGallAuction.com for more information. That's DeanGallAuction.com for more information. The Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction Halftime Show rolls on. I'm Matt Adair, joined in the booth right now by the Dean of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management for Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Mr. Caleb Mossberg. Caleb, thanks for taking the time to come up today.
Hi, it's a joy to be here. It's been a great day, and of course, as I look out here in recognition of the '99 national championship team, man, it just culminates on such a great day, great week. A lot of things going on here at Northwestern, but just a fantastic event that's going on, and of course, great Ranger preview today.
Oh, it was. In fact, that's the reason that we brought you up here today. In addition to all the things that are going on, it's rivalry week, Southwestern's in town. That's usually plenty of activity, but we decided to throw a couple of extras on the pile. The recognition of the 99 national championship football team going on here at midfield below us. And then, of course, Caleb, today was Northwestern's big Ranger Preview Day. And Ranger Preview is an opportunity for a recruitment event that Northwestern throws each and every year, gives all of the seniors from the surrounding area all over the state of Oklahoma and beyond an opportunity to take a look at the day in a life of what it's like to be a Ranger. A pretty successful event from what I hear this morning.
Absolutely. I know such a great atmosphere that was going on, and of course right there in Percival Fieldhouse, a lot of kids, like you said, from around the area, but also we've had a number of kids that traveled about 8 hours. Some of the families we talked to today were just excited to be here. I know many of them made a long trip, but I think they had a great time and got a good chance to really see the front door of Northwestern, and really what that is it's the people. It really is the faculty, the staff, the student organizations, and what we do here. And it's such a special event, such a great thing that we put on every fall. And kudos to you, Matt, and your staff there in the recruitment office. They do such a great job. And it was just such a great time to see them and their excitement as we had a great turnout. And so many of these kids we've seen here stay around for the football game and their families. And so I think they're having a great time.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about Ranger Preview. First off, you're right. This is an event that I'm very blessed and happy to be a part of each and every year, but we've got a great staff in the recruitment office as well. That's our Recruitment and Housing Secretary, Rachel Richardson, and then our 3 admissions counselors, Selena Estrada, Trey Johnson, Colin Stork, did a fantastic job hosting these seniors here today. But I think what we need to maybe tell people about a little bit is, what is Ranger Preview? So first off, when these kids come to campus, they get to take a tour of our campus. They get to see what it's like to be a college kid for a day, if you will. They meet with faculty and staff, with student organizations. They get a free T-shirt. They get a free lunch. They all get free passes to come up here to the football game, them and all of their family members in attendance with them as well. But the big thing, the center of Ranger Preview, what's really made it a staple and such an event for Northwestern, is the $600 per senior scholarship that is given to each and every senior in attendance out here today. Tell me a little bit about that scholarship and where that comes from.
Absolutely. That $600 is a big deal, and of course a big point for us to go out and recruit. But really, there's a lot of things that goes on to really should go forward from Northwestern here and each of these families. But to the citizens of Alva, to the community for investing in education in this community. I know we talk about it a lot being up here at Northwestern, but I think our citizens in the area, they also understand the importance of this, and they see, of course, every parking lot was full on campus today, so of course brings in a lot of traffic outside in our restaurants and quick stops and a lot of things like that. But really, it's an investment in the future of Alva and this area, but also investment in the young people that we're so fortunate to bring into this community. But that $600 scholarship is such a great thing for those kids, and really helps to, in the long run, keep it to where many of our students are graduating with zero student debt. That's something that we're able to promote and push. And I know we've talked a lot about over 51% of our students that are attending here and graduate from here graduate with zero student debt. And a lot of that's due to those scholarship programs, the Citizens of Alva with this Ranger Preview and such, but also with our foundation and a lot of the giving that goes on. Just a great university to be a part of. And I think these kids and their families really get to see that firsthand, especially today on Ranger Preview.
And when we talk about saying thank you to the citizens of Alva, it really is the citizens of Alva that put in so much of this. It's an earmarked collection, a tax, if you will, that is collected each and every year that is then donated to the university for the use of scholarships for new students, and that support from the Alva community is unique around the state of Oklahoma. There's not another program that matches it exactly anywhere that you can find, and that's just it says so much about what Alva thinks about Northwestern Oklahoma State University, but the relationship that exists between the college and community is truly the envy of all the schools in Oklahoma.
Absolutely. We get to talk a lot of our colleagues around the state and in different universities, and every one of them I visit with, they're just extremely jealous of what we're able to do here. And I know it gives us a competitive edge when we talk to them, but really, if you look at the heart of it, you look at really what the purpose behind that scholarship is. It is an investment in these young people, and seeing such a great foundation that we're able to build from that, and see what great things happen whenever you put money into these young people and see what they can do with it. Really does speak a lot to the people in this area, to the family here, the Ranger family, as we call it.
Absolutely. And again, this tax also celebrating some anniversary as well. I think it was started around 1999, so about 20 years that this has been going on as well for the investment in the students here at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Well, Caleb, Ranger Preview seemed to be a huge success. Tons of people on hand for the event. I know that we fed well over 400 today and had probably close to 800 or 900 total people in the gymnasium. Full capacity. It looked amazing to see the stands that full of prospective students and families really just enjoying a day in the life of what it's like to be a Ranger.
Absolutely. Such a great sight. Love to see that gym full. Of course, we had a lot of great things happening last week, and our volleyball team, and such a great atmosphere. But you turn that around and go from a Thursday being full and get to see it full on Saturday with Ranger Preview. Such a great time, and really a shout out, I think, to our faculty, student organizations that were able to be there today and get these show these students really a firsthand what it's like to be here at Northwestern. So I do appreciate them and their support in making this such a great day.
Well, it is across the board support from the faculty, and the turnout, even to ask these guys to come in, not only to come in and work a recruitment event, but to come in and do it on a Saturday. And it's basically a line to get tables first. I mean, they're so willing to just get in there and talk with these kiddos. It's a big thing at Northwestern. And Caleb, I thank you for joining us today to talk about it, man.
Appreciate it, Matt. And again, you and your staff, such a great job planning this deal and making this such a success.
Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Mossberg. Thank you so much. And if I don't see you before, we'll see you on Monday morning. We've still got football going on in the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show. We'll take another break and be back. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Hi, I'm Adam Jordan, administrator at Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we believe to give is to receive. For every bit of love and care we give our residents, we receive just as much joy and love in return. We are more than residents and staff. We are family. We are proud to be the oldest privately owned nursing home in the state of Oklahoma. When it's time for you to choose a nursing home facility, we hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home. Give us a call, 580-327-1274, or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Mission Supply is a new company with familiar faces. Randy and Dustin have combined for over 25 years of oilfield experience. Mission Supply offers a full line of oilfield supplies from pipe fittings to butterfly valves and much more. Mission Supply is also an authorized Ariat industrialized clothing dealer selling Ariat FRs and Danner boots. Mission Supply also offers downhole pumps new and rebuilt, so stop by for more information. After-hour services are also available, so come by and see the friendly guys at Mission Supply at 1006 East Oklahoma Boulevard right here in Alva, or call them at 580-327-9703.
Before you hit the road this fall to follow the Rangers and Goldbugs during football season, be sure to stop into K&S Tire, your Goodyear tire dealer right here in Alva. K&S Tire has a staff with more than 40 years of experience in the tire and service industry. K&S Tire is here to make sure you get to the game safe and sound. So let their certified technicians help with preventative maintenance, wheel alignments, tire wear, brake checks, and oil changes. Get to the game safely this fall by stopping into K&S Tire, located at 2590 College Boulevard right here in Alva.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
And welcome back, folks, as we continue the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show. Dustin Goodnow here with you as it's time to take a look at our halftime statistics. Brought to you by Foots Farm Supply. But before that, again, we want to give you an update on Northwestern. Again, Lady Ranger basketball on the road today in Wichita against the Newman Jets as they won it 68-66. And boy, what a game this afternoon from Kinsey Lamer. Lamer scores 32 points, goes 11 of 15 from the field, and not only that, goes 10 of 14 from the three-point line. And that is a school record for Kinsey Lamer for the most threes made in a game. Second leading scorer was Bailey Brown, who chipped in with 15 as the Rangers won that one 68-66 over the Newman Jets. We'll also have another update for you later on as men's basketball is also taking on Newman as well. But time to take a look at your halftime statistics. Again, they're brought to you by Foots Farm Supply of Alva, Oklahoma. The numbers look like this. Team statistics so far in this one, again, 16-14, Southwestern on top of Northwestern. First downs, 18 for the Bulldogs in the first half, 5 for the Rangers. Rushing yards, 30 carries, 198 yards for Southwestern, 10 carries for 39 yards for Northwestern. Passing yards, 59 for Southwestern, 26 for the Rangers. Total offensive plays in the first half, 46 plays, 257 yards for the Bulldogs, just 22 plays and 65 yards for Northwestern. Southwestern in the first half punted 2 times. Rangers punted twice as well. Penalty yardage, 4 for 87 for the Bulldogs, 5 for 39 for Northwestern. Time of possession dominated by Southwestern, 21-32 to 8-28 in the first half. Southwestern was 3 of 8 on third downs. Northwestern was 0 for 4 on third downs. And on fourth downs, Southwestern was 1 of 2. Rangers were 0 of 1 on fourth downs. Red zone opportunity, Southwestern was 3 for 3. Rangers 1 of 2 in the first half. That's a look at your halftime statistics team-wise. Again, we'll take a timeout, come back, and we'll have your individual statistical recap right after this as you are listening to the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show as it's Ranger football, brought to you by Holder Drug right here on the Ranger Sports Network 105.7.
Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 35 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at deangallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Jessica, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Pay in advance from Pioneer Cellular, a new great way to pay, offers you 2 convenient options. Get unlimited data, talk, and text for just $49 per month or unlimited talk and text for $30 per month. Better yet, pay in advance requires no credit checks, no deposits, and no contracts. If you like the convenience of paying up front, this is the plan for you. Visit us at GoPioneer.com, stop by a local Pioneer store, or call us at 800-641-2732 and check it out. Some restrictions apply.
And welcome back, folks, as we continue the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show. Again, Dustin Goodham alongside Matt Ader as we look at statistics individually. For Southwestern, Tyler Marr was 6 of 16 in the first half for 59 yards and 1 touchdown. Tanner Clarkson was 7 of 12, just 26 yards and a pick. Callion Baker had 2 carries, 9 yards. Tanner Clarkson, 4 for 24, leading rush in the first half. But it's all been about Kenny Graham. Goes 19 carries, his most of the season. Most yardage for 149, averaging nearly 8 yards a pop, a long of 25 and 1 touchdown. Leading receiver for the Bulldogs was Dow with 2 catches, 17 yards. For the Northwestern, it was Torrance Stevens, 1 for 13. Connor O'Neill 0 for 1 in the first half on field goals. Ryan Buchanan 1 for 1 with a long of 27 yards. Brendan Brown 2 punts, 54 yards, long of 30, averaging 27. Kane Brown 2 punts, negative 20 yards, averaging negative 10 yards a punt. And Buchanan 4 kickoffs, 184 yards, averaging 46. Connor O'Neill 2 kickoffs, 2 for 89. Leading tackler in the first half for Southwestern was Jacob Rodman with 3 tackles. Maurice Wright in the first half, Matt, had 14 tackles, half a sack, 1.5 tackles for a loss. Pretty good first half for the senior here on senior day, huh?
Tell you what, Maurice Wright sounds like he's done a game's worth of work in just a half, but so unfortunately does Kenny Graham for Southwestern. That guy is putting up some absolute career numbers. Let's go downstairs and catch Sean Caldwell. He's got Coach Walter corralled. Sean, take it away.
All right. Hey, Coach Walter, just your thoughts of the first half of our offense and then just the aspect of them running the ball against us.
We got to take advantage of opportunities. The one in the red zone, the overthrow on the interception, and then the penalty down here that backed us up, and we ended up missing the field goal. We got to take advantage of that. The running game, we knew they had good skill players, and, we just got to, buckle down inside. And the special teams is playing great. They got to continue to play great, and we got to take advantage of our opportunities.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
There we go. There's the button.
Sorry.
Thank you, Sean Caldwell. We appreciate that, buddy. We are just about to kick things off here in quarter number 3. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell, the crew bringing you the game. The Southwestern Bulldogs won the opening coin toss and chose to defer, so they will have the ball to start the second half. Here in the third quarter, Southwestern will be driving into the wind, which means that they will have the wind in their favor for what could potentially be setting up as a fourth quarter showdown between the Rangers and the Bulldogs. Right now, Southwestern on top of Northwestern, 16-14 as we draw to a close the Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction halftime show and move into the third quarter of play.
And again, to close out the halftime show, it's time for the E&J Financial Halftime Trivia Question. Go to Classic Hits Facebook page. 2 members of the 1999 National Championship team played for the Dallas Cowboys. Name those 2 members. First to comment with the correct answer receives a $25 gift card to the Northwestern Bookstore, and the comment is posted online.
So there you've got it. Big timers from Northwestern playing for the Dallas Cowboys, 2 prominent members of the Cowboys team. If you guys can remember back all those years ago when Northwestern was at the top of the NAIA. Long kickoff by Northwestern, going to be fielded at the 1-yard line, and here comes the Bulldogs on a return across the 10, slipped by a tackler to the 15, and now is going to be held up and then flattened right along the 16, give him the 17-yard line. Solid tackle made by Raphael Edwards Jr. for the Rangers. That was some special teams performance right there by Raphael Edwards Jr., and Southwestern will have the ball behind the 20-yard line for one of the few times today they have had exceptional field position against the Rangers all day today. So here we go, 14:51 to go as the third quarter is now just underway. Tyler Marr will be out of the shotgun, and that man beside him is Kenny Graham. And boy, did we get a big dose of Kenny Graham in the first half. We'll see what adjustments, if any, the Rangers have made as they go to Kenny Graham on first down. And he will fight through again, slips a tackle, gets to the far sideline, and he'll have it up to the 25-yard line before being mowed down by the Rangers. Give him a gain of 7, brings up second down and 3. So Kenny Graham right back to form, Dustin.
Absolutely. And again, Matt, obviously that was a pretty easy trivia question at halftime. Here's the thing. I don't know who answered first. It was all 3 right at the same time.
Okay. We'll have to go to the tape to see who we can get as a winner. Snap back to Marr again. Handoff to Graham. This time off right tackle. Going to be tripped up. In the backfield, it's Justin Van Fleet who got a hold of him first, and then Graham able to lean forward for the 2 more yards that he needed. I said in the backfield, actually it was about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage, just enough for a first down for the Bulldogs. So they will reset the change yet again. 19 first downs in the game now for Southwestern. Boy, they have been rolling. Just 5 first downs in the game for Northwestern. Southwestern ran 48 plays in the first half for 267 yards. The Rangers had 22 plays for 65 yards. Marr with a man to either side of him will give the ball to Mask, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and stopped. Not been the same type of day for Jermaine Mask as it has been for Kenny Graham. Juan Lucia with the big stop in the backfield for the Rangers. Marcus Brent there to help out.
Yeah, Ranger defense going to have to come up bigger in the second half, Matt. Again, they struggled in the first half, give up nearly 260 yards. But again, not only that, the offense is going to have to get going. And here's the thing. Even with all that has happened in the first half, Rangers still only down by 2 points.
16-14 our score on the Community Bank scoreboard. Tyler Marr kicks a man in motion. It's Rayburn. They will go with a jet sweep to him, and boom! Maurice Wright throws up another stop sign at the 20-yard line. Absolutely nowhere for Rayburn to go with that one. Mo hit him hard. Wow, what a shot for Maurice Wright. The senior going out on a high note, Dustin.
No question. Again, that's 15 tackles now for Maurice Wright. And again, that one was behind the line of scrimmage. 2.5 tackles for a loss. Right now in line for the defensive player of the game for Northwestern.
Certainly is. Mo Wright having a day. 12:37 to go as Southwestern faces 3rd down and 15 from the 23. Big opportunity for the defense here. Kenny Graham back in the backfield. He has been unstoppable. Play action as Marr drops back, wants to throw. Pressure coming. He will dump it off. Throws to a lineman.
Looking for Brock Mason.
Receiver in the area, and now the flags will come out. That would end up being an intentional grounding penalty if it stands as called. Let's go downstairs. Sean Caldwell, you saw that one go to the offensive line.
Yeah, I don't think he reported as an eligible receiver either. So I'm telling you, I'm for sure that's going against them.
Certainly will be intentional grounding, the call we are waiting on from the Whitecap. And they're going to drop that flag all the way back at the 14-yard line is where the official has moved it back to. If this is the case, it would be a loss of down from the spot of the foul. And it is, in fact, intentional grounding against the Bulldogs. No eligible receivers in the area and an ineligible man downfield as well. So the Rangers will accept this penalty of intentional grounding, and that will bring up 4th down, and the Bulldogs have got to punt out of the shadow of their own end zone. 12:22 to go, 4th down, and a bus ride for Southwestern. About 15 yards is what the Bulldogs will face. 4th and 14, ball on the 14-yard line. Snap back, and here goes the punt. They got it away, and it will be picked up by Noah Marquez at the 45-yard line. And that's where the Rangers will have it. 1st down and 10 to go. Good play by Marquez there to save a few yards, Dustin.
It did. And again, that's good coverage from Southwestern to wrangle him up. But still, Northwestern's going to get good field position out of that. Here again on their opening possession, you've got the win. You got to go score here if you're the Rangers.
I think you absolutely. If nothing else, the confidence boost that you get from putting one into the end zone here would be more than enough to get the Rangers started in the right direction. So here we go. Clarkson out of the gun, takes the snap, throws to the near side, complete to the big man, Raphael Edwards Jr., who nearly steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 for the Rangers. 2nd down and 7 now upcoming.
Man, I don't know how he tight-roped over there on the sidelines. Pretty impressive for him to stay in bounds. Southwestern had that one bottled up. We've seen Northwestern now go to Raphael Edwards on that screen pass at least 3 or 4 times this afternoon.
Ralph managed to keep a foot in bounds, spun away from one tackler, but ran right into another one. So really didn't get any more yards out of it.
When I like this, the empty set for Tanner Clarkson.
5 wideouts in the formation. They will send Kenny Miller in motion. Snap back to Clarkson. They'll throw to Miller on the bubble screen, and here he goes across the 40 to the 35, and he's going to be mowed down, but that's enough for a 1st down for the Rangers inside the 35-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Now, that was a big hit by Jacob Rodman. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter, though, as Kenny Miller does a good job of picking up the 1st down on the screen. Back-to-back screens thrown by the Rangers, trying to spread it out here in the second half.
Hopefully a little bit of a razzle-dazzle setup for the Rangers. We may see Clarkson stretch it deep here. Bunched wide receivers to the near side. Instead, he'll go with the handoff to Kenny Miller. Spins away from one tackler and then dives forward. 2 yards on the play for Miller, and they were hard-fought the whole way. Rangers trying to find a little continuity here in the offense. 2nd down and 8 upcoming. 3rd quarter underway. Score is 16-14 in favor of Southwestern. On the Community Bank scoreboard. Clarkson out of the gun. Stacked wideouts to the right and left. One man in motion is Raphael Edwards Jr. He'll come in as the fullback. Snap back to Clarkson. Throws near side. Complete to Stevens, and that's going to go inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line. Great pickup right there by Torrance Stevens.
Boy, Matt, I like this. 3 passes, and again, it's just allowing Tanner Clarkson to get the ball out of his hands quick with these throws and, get the ball out to guys in space who do good things with it. And you see it there again on the 1st down pickup from Torrance Stevens.
Build a little confidence for Clarkson as well to get the 3rd quarter rolling. 10:32 to go. Again, Bulldogs on top by 2, 16-14. First and 10 for the Rangers. Ball is at the 22-yard line, knocking at the door of the red zone. Miller will be to the right of Clarkson. Gavin Garner goes in motion from left to right. Clarkson will now send Torrance Stevens in motion. Jet sweep from Stevens on the Utah pass. Slips through one tackler, and he will get the ball down to the 17-yard line.
A good pickup again. Get the ball. Didn't see Torrance Stevens get too many attempts in the first half, but all of a sudden now here in this drive, he's got the ball in his hands twice, and again, does good things with it there as he picks up 5.
Well, remember, the Rangers occasionally do some things where Torrance Stevens becomes a quarterback
That's
and ends
right.
up throwing out of that same thing. So, again, all of the passes and plays have been attacking the flats on both sides. It's like the Rangers are going left and right, maybe trying to draw that defensive coverage up a bit and open up things down the field for Tanner Clarkson. Second down and 5 to go from the 17 for the Rangers. Clarkson sends Miller in motion. Snap back to Clarkson. Quarterback keeper. Slides through one tackle. Sidesteps another inside the 15. Headed downhill to the 13-yard line. Just a yard shy of a first down. A 4-yard pickup by Tanner Clarkson.
Have we seen that design quarterback run from Clarkson? It's worked a couple of times here. That one again. Good pickup from Clarkson. Brings up third down and short now. Expect a handoff here to Kenny Miller.
Third and just a yard. 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen for Southwestern. 4 linebackers in the box as they are stacked up against the run. Snap back to Clarkson. Throws in the flat complete to Kenny Miller across the 15. Down to the 10. Slips through to the 5. To the 4. Touchdown, Kenny Miller.
Well, I like that. Again, threw that one behind the line, and Kenny Miller does the rest on the outside. And how about the blocking down the field by the wide receivers? And, boy, and Kenny Miller is so quick, Matt. Doesn't need a whole lot of space and takes it right into for the score.
No, in fact, he kind of got lost in there in that savagery, if you will, as he slid right through a tackle, and then all of a sudden out on the backside pops Kenny Miller straight into the end zone for the Ranger touchdown. Way to go, Kenny Miller on the run. Rangers now up 20-16. Connor O'Neill on for the point after. Snap back, ball down, the kick is away. It looks good. It is good. The Rangers lead the Bulldogs 21-16. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Whatever your lending needs, Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma can help. Real estate loans, operating loans and equipment loans, roll home loans, livestock loans, ag business loans, and more, all handled with personal service, quick response, and individual attention. When you're ready to raise the stakes, they are the ones raising their hands to help. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff knows the greater Alva community and are the ones to help you with the loans you need. Next time you're in need of a loan, visit Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma in Alva, your source of agricultural loans and services.
Going to the dentist is one of the most common phobias among patients of all ages. If you feel this way, you are not alone. At Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva, comfort and going above and beyond is embedded in our dental practice. We do what we can to eliminate the sounds, smells, discomforts, and financial fears of visiting the dentist. Making your experience surprisingly pleasant and positive is the top of our list. Our staff is focused daily on decreasing anxiety and worry to help your experience be even better. So, when you're looking for a home for your teeth, think of the friendly staff and doctor at Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell, the crew on the call today. A flag was down after the point after attempt, and Coach Matt Walters on the field talking about it with the referees.
Let's go down to Sean real quick. Sean, any idea what this was?
Absolutely. They allowed our snapper to get absolutely destroyed, which they're supposed to be protected. And then he was letting them know about the displeasure with them not protecting him. And they did not take kindly to his explanation of how they had missed it.
Gotcha. So a penalty flag on Matt Walter. Or, excuse me, on our center.
Yeah.
And then Matt Walter out to defend his player a little bit, talk it over with the officials.
So now here again, Southwestern going to get really good field position because of that penalty here on the kickoff. Obviously, O'Neill will be kicking with the wind, but not nearly as breezy as it was in the first half.
No, it's dropped off quite a bit.
So Southwestern, again, going to have great field position after this, possibly be able to be up almost near midfield.
Their deep man is positioned at the 17-yard line. Will drop back to about the 15 as Connor O'Neill steps into the ball, puts toe to leather, a high end-over-end kick. This one will be fielded right at the 16-yard line. Across the 20 to the 25 to the 30 goes Southwestern. Big hit at the 40, escapes a tackle at the 50, and he's going to be rolled up just across midfield at the 48-yard line in Ranger territory. Solid return for the Bulldogs. And, Dustin, you were dead right. Good field position for Southwestern.
That was Kevin Fox Jr., and he had a hole for him right about the 35-40, able to get through it, and then broke a tackle and able to get into Northwestern territory there. And here's the thing. Rangers actually had pretty decent coverage, though, and it was a good kick from O'Neill. Kind of hung up there, allowed him to get down there, but just couldn't bring Kevin Fox Jr. down.
They'll back the spot up a yard. It's at the 49-yard line in Ranger territory, just across the midfield stripe. 8:49 to go, and the Bulldogs have the ball again. Kenny Graham in the backfield for Southwestern. Tyler Marr out of the gun. One man in motion. Two wideouts to the far side. Snap is taken, given to Graham, and he's going to be stopped by Maurice Wright. First man in on the tackle. Another tackle for Wright today. And, boy, Maurice is having a heck of a performance.
Well, and he has to. That's the thing. With the way Southwestern has run the football, that's what you're going to have right there is Graham's only picking up 3 yards on that first down run.
Sean tells us Calvin Neal also in on the stop for the Rangers. 8:24 to go here in the third. Rangers on top, 21-16. An opening drive touchdown for Northwestern. 4 down linemen for the Rangers as Marr kicks a man in motion. It's the big tight end. He'll fake the give to Graham. Throws hard on a slant. It's in and out of the hands of his intended target. Jared Rayburn can't come up with that one. And, boy, that one tattooed him right in the numbers.
It did. And if you're Rayburn there, he had a lot of space to move after that catch, but not able to corral it in. That was a good throw from Marr. If you're Rayburn, you've got to catch that one.
That one hit him right where you want it to. And Marr's got to be a little disappointed in his leading wide receiver there.
Well, it's frustrating if you're a Southwestern fan because now all of a sudden instead of a first down, you're looking at 3rd down and 7.
Big stop for the Rangers upcoming, we'll see, or a big opportunity for a stop for the Rangers anyway. Chris Fuzimi in coverage to the near side on one wide receiver, 2 wide out split to the far side. Defense will try and get balanced as Marr takes the snap. The give is going to be to Kenny Graham, and he is going to be stopped by Marcus Brent. Nowhere to go. Marcus Brent there to bring down Kenny Graham.
Yeah, Ranger defense stayed home that time as everybody expected Rayburn to probably take the ball. They go misdirection, trying to go to the left with Graham, and Marcus Brent just corrals him right near the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play from Marcus Brent.
Noah Marquez back deep to receive the punt for Northwestern. 4th down and 7 from the 46-yard line. Coming up for Southwestern, another opportunity for the Ranger punt block unit. Rangers will bring pressure up the middle. Punt gets away. Marquez will chase it down. Takes a bounce at the 25, and it's rolling down to the 10 now. A Bulldog bounce. Into the 7-yard line is where Southwestern will down that punt. 1st and 10 for the Rangers coming up.
Well, and that's a new punter, Matt. Actually, that's the kicker, Ryan Buchanan, who they sent back to punt this time. And, Buchanan hits a good one. Rangers going to have to start inside their own 10, the worst field position of the evening.
So here we go. A media timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. This media timeout brought to you by Croft Country Chevrolet. Get a better deal in the country at Croft Country. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug on Classic Hits 105.7.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening your first checking account,
Buying your first show stock, going to college, opening a small business, planning a wedding, having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our banks are here for all of life's milestones.
We plant roots where others have branches. Hi there. This is Chris Thomas, president of Alva State Bank and Trust Company. I would like to invite you to join our bank family. We want to be here for all the important times in your life, and we are proud to be a part of the communities we serve. We look forward to continuing the same services in Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas for many years to come.
Stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Tanner Clarkson has this one pinned deep. 1st down and 10 from the 7-yard line in their own territory. Clarkson out of the shotgun will be lined up at the 1. Takes the snap. Give is to Kenny Miller going around the far side. Spins away from a tackler at the 10, and Miller will carry it to the 15-yard line. Good 1st down run for Kenny Miller as he found a little space over there just running off right tackle. In fact, 7 yards worth of space will bring up 2nd down and 3.
Callion Baker will come in after Kenny Miller took a shot off to that run.
Looks to be okay as he jogs off to the sideline, gets him a breather. Lets the world come back in focus, maybe. Clarkson out of the gun will send the man in motion. It's Kentrez Bell from left to right side of the formation. Snap back to Clarkson. Give us to Calyon Baker. A little crease here. Calyon tries to break it to the outside. Finds the 20. Slips through a tackle. Gets to the 25. Good run by Calyon. First down, Rangers.
Well, it was. Terrific job by Calyon Baker. Again, Southwestern not able to bring him down. He's so shifty, especially when he gets out here to the outside and picks up a nice run and another Ranger first down.
At one point in time, Sean described him as kind of a downhill skier. That's almost what he looks like, man. Just can move his hips and shoulders in complete different directions. So agile is Calyon Baker. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 26-yard line. Northwestern on top, 21-16 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Rangers calling in a shift. They're going to go bunch formation. Play clock down to 4, down to 3, and now the Rangers are going to have to call a timeout. So Northwestern wants to talk about it. We'll take a break with them. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Whether you're purchasing a new home, renovating your existing home, or using the equity in your home for other needs, the home loan products at Community Bank has you covered. Stop by 1729 College Boulevard right here in Alva or call 580-327-5500 today to visit with one of their home loan experts and let them help you get started with your home needs today. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, my name's Mikey, and I'm your Big Slick sticker guy. Big Slick Graphics, we do custom signs, banners, and the freshest stickers around. Awesome, right? Do you want something corporate or just have a sick idea you want me to create? Because I can hook you up. Give us a call at Big Slick Graphics at 580-748-0008. That's 580-748-0008. Or come on down and see me at 417 Choctaw. Later, Bochachos.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Clarkson will be out of the gun to start things off here. One man in motion, 2 wideouts to the far side. They'll run Calyon Baker out there. Snap back to Clarkson. This one a designed quarterback keeper, but nowhere to go. The Southwestern defense wasn't biting that time.
No, they stayed home and able to stop Clarkson to a short gain. Maybe got a yard, maybe about 2 off the run. Do pick up positive yardage, though, at least on that run from Clarkson.
2nd down and 8 upcoming for the Rangers. 5:37 to go here in the third. Northwestern still on top, 21-16 over the Bulldogs. Rangers could use a play here. 1 first down on this drive so far. A second one just 8 yards away here on 2nd down. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Clarkson will send Torrance Stevens in motion. Takes the snap, looks to the sideline, throws complete to Stevens at the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Threw a seam at the 35-yard line and rolled up just shy of the 40. Great run by Torrance Stevens, and that'll do it. First down, Rangers.
Matt, we've seen Northwestern with Tanner Clarkson, go down the field a lot, obviously, since he's come in. But here against Southwestern, it's been more effective with the screens. Getting it out to these players who's a lot faster on the outside. And, a player like Torrance Stevens does a lot there, picking up another first down.
Bunch wide receivers for Clarkson to the near side this time. Gavin Garner all alone to the top side. Snap back to Clarkson. Wants to throw. Can't. Has going to have to take off and goes the opposite direction around the far sideline to the 40, to the 50, to the 45 before he's rolled out of bounds. Great run by Tanner Clarkson, and the Rangers pick up another first down. Watch out, folks, but the Rangers are clicking.
Yeah, and again, he wanted the screen here to the left side. Tanner Clarkson noticed that Southwestern had it covered up pretty well and just decided to take off to the right. Only had one defender to get by, and he's able to get by him and take that ball into Southwestern territory.
That was a big pickup from Clarkson. Way to run the ball. Northwestern now has it 1st and 10, and there's an injured Bulldog over on the far side of the field. I just saw him down and being attended to by the training staff, so we've got a small pause in play here as they will help the young man up to his feet. The injured Bulldog is Braden Sweet, the defensive back who had a great pass breakup earlier in the game. Injured player out of the way. Ball is reset as the Ranger offense comes back out to the field. Kentrez Bell, Gavin Garner, Torrance Stevens, Tanner Clarkson all making their way back out into formation. Those 3 wide receivers will be in bunch formation to the top side, which is the far side for me and Dustin, the right side of Tanner Clarkson. They'll send Kentrez Bell in motion now from right to left. Calyon Baker, the back in the backfield. Stevens goes in motion. Clarkson takes the snap. Play action to Callion. Sets up. Wants to throw deep. Wants to hit Kentrez Bell, and that ball floats just a bit on Clarkson, and he can't get over the top.
Yeah, just too far out in front of him. Again, you see the arm strike that time. It's hard to overthrow a guy like Kentrez Bell, but Tanner Clarkson did there, and he had him open too, Matt.
He was open, and like I said, that ball floated, just got out over the top of Kentrez Bell. Boy, missed opportunity there for the Rangers. That had 6 points written all over it.
But even though you didn't hit it, we saw it last week against New, you still like that, though, with the play action and to throw one deep and try and catch Southwestern napping.
Keep them honest. Bunch formation to the near side. This will be a run-pass option. Handoff to Callion Baker. Slips through one tackle. Still going at the 40-yard line before he's knocked down. Pickup of about 5 on the play for Callion. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 now.
But I'm going to tell you, there's a guy, Callion Baker's that guy. He earns those yards, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Every play, every time. Callion tapping the top of his helmet. Think he wants a breather, but going to have to find a running back. They do, and it's going to be Anthony Cochran coming into the game for the Rangers.
Yeah, his first appearance in the game.
Kenny Miller may still be getting attended to after he took that shot early on in the third quarter. Came off under his own power, and I don't see him. Now I see him over here on the sideline. Still doesn't have his helmet with him yet. Snap back to Clarkson. Loads up, throws complete to the far sideline to Gavin Gardner, who slips by one tackler, now a second. Here goes Gardner down the sideline across the 20. Inside the 20-yard line goes Gavin Gardner. Big pickup, big first down for the Rangers.
And again, getting it out quick as we have a late flag comes in. But I like that, getting it to Garner, and Garner does a good job of making a man miss and picks up even more yards after the catch.
Let's go downstairs, Sean. A flag came in there, and you think this one might be going our way, eh?
Oh, absolutely. Man, I tell you what, these guys have got Dumbo ears. They hear everything we're saying, and they remember everything. I'll guarantee you, it's ridiculous. But I think it's going to go against us, unsportsmanlike.
Torrance Stevens slaps the thigh pads as he walks away from the officials, so this looks to be maybe an unsportsmanlike penalty against the Rangers.
Well, and see, again, we've seen the Rangers do this now a couple of times when they've gotten to Southwestern territory. The last time we missed a field goal, you cannot have these penalties. You've got to be disciplined. I get it, the rivalry game and everything, but all of a sudden now you're going to be backed up near the 35-yard line.
After such a great play by Gavin Gardner, it's all for naught. The Rangers will keep the first down, but they'll lose the field position. Ball is backed all the way up to the 33, 34-yard line. 33, first down and 10 for the Rangers. So here we go. Yardage to gain back as they send Kentrez Bell in motion. Clarkson takes the snap. Give is to Callion Baker coming to the near side. Tackled from behind this time as he was stopped, and there's a flag on the near sideline. Didn't stop the play, but it may have been an illegal shift.
Yeah, I think this is going to go against Northwestern.
We'll wait and see what the Whitecap has got. Goes over to the Southwestern sideline to see if they want to accept. If they don't, it brings up second down and long. If they do, it'll back the Rangers up 5 more yards, but it'll be a replay of first down. That's the decision that Southwestern has to make.
I'd have to think you'd accept this penalty. But
illegal shift against the Rangers or illegal formation against the Rangers. They will accept the penalty and replay first down. So the Rangers will back up 5 more, 1st and 15 now. Ball is at the 38-yard line.
Well, and think, Matt, again, earlier on the Rafael Edwards catch, he had the ball inside the 10. Now this one, you had it at the 17 after Gavin Gardner had gotten out of bounds. And all of a sudden, you've backed up almost 20 yards.
Well, 38 yards from the end zone is where the Rangers find themselves now. 2:45 left to go here in quarter number 3. The Rangers have had the ball since about the 8.5-minute mark. Clarkson will send Torrance Stevens in motion from left to right. Snap back to Clarkson. Drops back in the pocket, wants to throw, zings one out, and Stevens makes a great jumping catch at the 24-yard line. Yeah, they're just going to give him the 25, but we'll take it. A pickup of 13 on 1st and 15.
Boy, that's huge to be able to get almost all of it back on first down. A good throw from Tanner Clarkson, thrown out to the right, and a good catch by Torrance Stevens to hold that one in.
Well, that was a rocket shot from Clarkson right there as he takes a high snap. Quarterback keeper around the far side, slips by one tackler at the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Tanner Clarkson. The Rangers have scored again.
Boy, Tanner Clarkson and this offense have woke up here in the second half. Matt, is again, back-to-back touchdown drives, and this time Tanner Clarkson does it with his legs.
That was an impressive run from Tanner Clarkson right there on that handoff option. Chose to keep it and go around the far sideline. What a block from Kentrez Bell to spring him along that far side, and Clarkson finds the end zone. The Rangers now on top of the Bulldogs, 27-16. 2:03 left to go in the third quarter. Point after attempt upcoming. Ball down. The kick is away. Looks good. It is good. And the Rangers lead the Bulldogs 28-16 here in Alva. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva on Classic Hits 105.7.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
What's on your menu tonight? Don't let it be the so-called fresh meats from those large chain supermarkets. Treat you and your family to the healthiest and freshest cuts of meat from the local team at TNC Meats in Enid. TNC Meats prepare fresh meats every day from premium Angus beef, house-made sausage, bratwurst, snack sticks, jerky, and much more. Their steaks are also cut to order. They are also offering several tailgate packages to make your tailgate party the best on Saturday. So stop in at TNC Meats at 2510 West Chestnut in the northwest corner of Cleveland and Chestnut in the Stonebridge Plaza Shopping Center.
Big shout out to Jake Streck throwing up the RRR for the Rangers. Rangers ride after that touchdown. 28-16 Northwestern on top. Tanner Clarkson rushes 25 yards to the end zone as O'Neal sends this one flying. Deep end over end kick will be fielded a yard deep in the end zone. Kevin Fox brings it out to the 10, to the 15. Boom, and gets delivered a blow at the 20-yard line, and Kevin Fox is knocked off his feet, and that will fire up the Ranger sideline.
It was, and that was Terry Adapete that time making a big hit against Kevin Fox, and boy, he went quickly down to the turf, didn't he?
What a hit from Ada Peters. Had the right angle and everything and just decleated him right there from the side. What a shot. Sean Caldwell, that was right in front of you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a nice hit right there. It's great special teams playing again. I'm telling you, this sideline is fired up, boys.
So here we go. Rivalry week. It doesn't take much. Tanner Clarkson's 25-yard touchdown caps off a 9-play, 93-yard touchdown drive. Ate up 5 minutes and 19 seconds of the third quarter clock. Tyler Marr back in for the Southwestern offense. He'll be out of the gun. One man in the backfield with him. Turns and throws immediately to Rayburn. Complete at the 20. He's to the 25 and knocked down shy of the 35-yard line. But that is a pickup of 13 on first down, and that'll bring up Bulldog 1st and 10.
Well, I think that's what you're going to start seeing now from Southwestern. You know, when you had the lead, you could sit there and can kind of sit on it and run the ball. Now, all of a sudden, defense is giving up back-to-back touchdowns. I expect we're going to see what Southwestern typically does coming into this game. We're going to see them start throwing the ball more.
Going to have to climb back into this one. 28-16, Rangers on top, 1:33 to go in the third. Snap back to Tyler Marr. Handoff to Graham coming to the near side. Going to be corralled and brought down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down for the Bulldogs.
Well, one thing you've seen in second half, Northwestern obviously made some adjustments defensively. Not only that, they're tackling a lot better. But you're not seeing that 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, you're not seeing Graham break some of those long runs that we saw in the first half.
No, not yet anyways. Maurice Wright now 18 total tackles in the game. He was a big part of that stop right there. As the clock will roll down to a minute to go here in the third. Snap back to Tyler Marr. Fakes the give. Complete to DJ Hicks this time. Jumps through one tackle, and he will be stopped shy of the 45-yard line. So no first down for the Bulldogs on 2nd down and 6. Going to bring up a third down play here. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. As they will give Hicks credit to the 45-yard line. They need the 46 to convert. Big play for the Rangers right here because you've got a lot of weapons for Southwestern that can get this 1 yard. Either the quarterback, Tyler Marr, or hand off to the man, Kenny Graham.
Well, you see more of a power formation here as we see a couple of their speedier wide receivers exit the field. Expect a run here for Kenny Graham.
Rangers stacking up in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down linemen for the Rangers. Everybody else up close. Snap back to Tyler Marr. Hand off to Graham, and he is going to be eaten up behind the line. No chance. In fact, they'll lose a couple on 3rd down and a yard to go. Jaden Benway on the stop for the Rangers. What a tackle by Benway.
It was. The Rangers knew it was coming that time. A good defensive play as Benway got in the backfield, able to hang on to Kenny Graham. The rest of the team kind of corrals him up, and that's a huge stop defensively for Northwestern.
And I think the Bulldogs are going to want to have some conversations about what to do here on this 4th down play. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll take a break. 4th quarter upcoming. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Have storms caused your business or commercial building to develop leaks or damage to your roof? At Tier 1, they're here to help. Tier 1 is a family-owned and operated company with over 40 years of experience that specializes in storm damage, roof restoration, and will help guide you through the process. Each of their inspectors is HACC certified, and their team has the experience and training you need after the storm. For a free estimate or roof inspection, call them at 405-381-8071 or visit tier1gc.com.
Through the month of November, come in and get a sneak peek of the new Christmas merchandise at Holder Drug in Alva. They are offering so many Melissa and Doug toys that will be perfect for your children's Christmas list. The store is also full of wonderful new gifts as well as this year's Christmas. Don't forget they have the daily deli specials, as well as soups, salads, sandwiches, chili cheese, hot dogs, Frito chili pies, and of course, ice cream for dessert. Finally, they have the best pharmacy staff and supplies possible, free delivery, drive-through, and friendly service with your friends at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. The Bulldogs will have the punt team on, or at least looks like they will have the punt team on. Might be Aaron Barnes back deep to return this one, and it is. Bulldogs got the punt away. It will go down at the 20-yard line and then bail out of bounds somewhere at about the 16, and that's where the Rangers will have it 1st and 10. Better field position than they had last time when the Rangers got it on the 7 and drove 93 yards for the touchdown.
But how about the defense in the second half, Matt? I mean, it's been really the story of this second half has been the defense been able to really shut out Southwestern. Not only that, we've got some 3-and-outs.
That 3rd down stop right there was a big one for the Rangers to put the offensive unit back out on the field, an opportunity for Matt Walter and company to do what he talked about on Wednesday night when they've got the lead, which is just to see if they can't grind out some of this clock. 14:51 to go in the game. Rangers on top, 28-16. 12-point lead for the Rangers. Clarkson out of the gun, calls for the snap. Give is to Kenny Miller, coming to the near side, slips by one tackle, gets to the 25-yard line before he'll be upended. Stretched out to the 27. Good run by Kenny Miller.
Again, rivalry week, some other games going on in Great American Conference play. OBU takes down Southern Nazarene 52-27 as they've now won 11 straight over Oklahoma teams. Ouachita beats Henderson 24-21, so Ouachita and Harding both heading to the D2 playoffs as Harding beat Tech. And Southern Arkansas over Monticello 34-32.
There you've got the GAC wrap-up. 28-16 here, Rangers on top. 2nd down and 3, upcoming ball at the 22-yard line. Snap back to Clarkson, handoff Kenny Miller straight forward, and he's going to have enough. Oh, boy, he'll be right at the mark to gain for the 1st down. Will they get it? And they did. 1st down, Kenny Miller. Needed 3, got 3.
Yeah, I expect a heavy dose of Kenny Miller, Mason Lewis here in the second half. For Northwestern. Good to see Kenny Miller back out there after being banged up a little bit earlier.
Got checked out, got his hat back, and he is back out on the field. Play clock at 17. Clarkson and company will most likely take some time off here as they await the final call in from the coaching staff. They'll move Raphael Edwards Jr. and Mason Lewis around in the formation. Snap back, hand off to Kenny Miller. Good hole as he goes off right tackle. Closed up quick, though. Southwestern's pursuing defense got him after just a yard gain. Will bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Rangers. Northwestern trying to ride their way to victory here against Southwestern in the final game of the season. Both of these teams came in with 3 wins. One of them will leave with 4 right now. That favors the Rangers. 28-16 ahead of the Bulldogs on the Community Bank scoreboard. 2nd down and 9 upcoming for Tanner Clarkson and company. 2 men in the backfield this time. They will send Calyon Baker in motion, throw to him in the flat, and Calyon is going to be upended as Southwestern fights through a block and gets him on the screen. Ruben St. Jean couldn't hold that block any longer, and they saw that play coming.
Yeah, that was Akpobot making the play that time for Southwestern. I actually made the tackle while still tied up with an offensive player from Northwestern trying to fight off the block.
A couple of times now we've seen Akpobot make some plays like that. Third down and long as the Rangers lost a few on that one. 3rd and 13 upcoming. Ball at the 23-yard line. Calyon Baker in the backfield with Tanner Clarkson. Clarkson calls for the snap, and the play is going to be whistled dead. A flag comes in. False start against the Rangers, and that's going to back them up 5 more. And man, not going the right direction for the Rangers, Dustin.
No, it's not. Again, that's not what you wanted to see. You'd like to have been able to move the football here and kind of flip the field position against Southwestern. But here's the one thing. I mean, you won't be kicking into as much of a win if you do end up punting here on this drive, as see that flag barely moving.
The wind has gone out of the bowl for the most part. 3rd down and long now upcoming for the Rangers. Nearly 20. Snap back to Clarkson, quarterback design keeper, and he'll just take this one forward into the middle of the pack.
Yeah, Southwestern had that play read pretty good. Again, leading tackler, I believe, on the day for the Bulldogs, Jacob Rodman, the linebacker, comes up and makes the play on Tanner Clarkson. Rangers now going to be forced to punt.
Matt Walter happy to play the field position game right now with the lead. It will be Justin Bailey back deep to return this kick for Southwestern. He will be lined up at about the 45-yard line in Bulldog territory. Almost no wind at the flagpole right now for Brendan Brown, who might actually get away a good punt here. Snap back, Brown takes it at the 2. Kicks it away from the 5. High spiraling kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 37-yard line. And a flag down at the 3-yard line. Sean says they ran into Brendan Brown. Let's go downfield.
Absolutely, yeah. They just came through and knocked his legs out from underneath him.
Sean,
flag came out right away.
Think this could be roughing, or will be just running into the kicker?
Well, I'm hoping for roughing, but you never know with these guys. We haven't caught a lot of breaks.
They're going to the Southwestern sideline again. Going to talk to the field judge on the far side, and now the Whitecap will run back to the near side. Now he's coming back to talk to Matt Walter.
I will say this, Matt. That was a terrific punt from Brendan Brown.
No, that was a huge punt.
And again, allowed the coverage team to get down the field and really didn't allow Justin Bailey any kind of return at all, as he had to call for the fair catch.
Which is why if it's just running into the kicker, Matt Walter may choose to decline this penalty, but Walter wants an explanation, and he's getting one from the Whitecap right now. Here comes the official call. Looks like running into the kicker against Southwestern. The Rangers will decline the penalty, and instead Southwestern will have the ball 1st and 10. So the running into the kicker 5-yard penalty is declined by the Rangers, which means Southwestern will have the ball 1st down and 10 to go. We'll see where the official spot ends up. Media timeout right now, and remember this media timeout brought to you by Croft Country Chevrolet. Get a better deal in the country. Croft Country Chevrolet right here in Alva, Oklahoma. We'll keep it here, though. Let's go downstairs to Sean Caldwell. Sean, the Rangers need a little bit more life. This game not quite there yet, right?
Absolutely. No, I mean, it's still a lot of time on the scoreboard up there. We can't quit. Lord knows. I hope we come up and get them off the field, though. That way we've got them where we want them right now. If we can get three and down, we should have pretty good field position.
Just a 12-point game. Rangers on top 28-16.
Yeah, this is a big drive for the Ranger defense. Obviously, like Sean said, you'd love to force the 3 and out. And if you're Southwestern, at that point, you got to go down and put some points on the board. 3 points doesn't do it. You've got to get in the end zone.
No, and not just once, but twice. 11:20 left to go. Tyler Marr out on the field in the shotgun formation. Maurice Wright showing some pressure, and then we'll have a false start against the Bulldogs, so they will start off 1st down behind the chains. And there is the noise that indicates a flag has been thrown on the play. If you were wondering what that lightsaber-ish noise is, that is our audio indication of a flag down. So a false start by the Bulldogs will back them up 5. Ball is now positioned at the 29-yard line in Bulldog territory. 1st and 15 for Tyler Marr and company. One man in the backfield with Marr as he turns to throw to the far sideline. Nothing there. He's going to have to go quarterback keeper, and he is going to be stopped shy of the initial line of scrimmage.
Yeah, stood up by Justin.
Picked up a couple.
Senior Justin Van Fleet coming up and putting the big hit on Tyler Marr that time. Doesn't allow him to pick up much. Maybe about 4. Maybe actually, they're going to give him 5.
Well, that's a fairly generous spot, I think, but that's all right. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Sean tells us, yeah, that is Juan Lucia kind of limping off the field quickly under his own power. Not going to have any type of a stoppage of play here. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. Bulldogs trying to get some life as they will hand off to Mask, and he's going to be stopped about 4 yards across the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 6 now upcoming for the Bulldogs. Ball is at the 39-yard line. Make that 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Rangers make some personnel changes. Trip wide receivers to the near side. One man in the backfield for Tyler Marr. Maurice Wright calling out some coverage. 3 down linemen for the Rangers. Right on the blitz, and they are going to get to Tyler Marr and drag him down. They are going to say Tyler Marr flipped the ball forward at the last possible moment, and they're going to give him credit for having a receiver in the area. I think they're going to say that the big tight end was out there near him.
Boy, I can't believe Marr was able to get rid of that. I thought he was... Again, looked like he was going to end up being sacked, but again, it just kind of just flicked it out there and just had to get rid of it.
Kind of threw it in a general direction of Alex Ramirez. Nevertheless, it will bring up 4th down and 5 for the Bulldogs, a punting situation. Trying to see who is back deep for the Rangers. I believe that's Noah Marquez. Big punt on the way. Marquez will field it at the 25, takes it to the 30, now coming to the near sideline, and he'll be tripped up right at the 30-yard line. That was Noah Marquez on the return, a 5-yard return for the Rangers, but Northwestern will have the ball again. 9:34 to go in the game. The clock quickly becoming the enemy of the Bulldogs.
It is, and again, I expect Northwestern, again, just continue to run the football. Defense has pitched a shutout here in the second half, and that's been really the story of it. Again, Northwestern's also got the passing game going. Not as much, I guess you could say, in the running game, but it's been really Tanner Clarkson who's done some things with his legs. But not only that, it's Northwestern getting the ball into the hands of their playmakers really here in half number 2.
Rangers scored 7 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter, have been held scoreless in the fourth so far. Bulldogs scored 6 in the first quarter, 10 in the second, and have no points in the second half as Calyon Baker goes off left tackle, and he'll get forward for about 6 yards. Across the 35 to the 36.
One thing you got to give credit is Calyon Baker, a very sure-handed tailback. He takes some shots. Give him credit for hanging on to that football, too.
Not afraid for a guy that's a little undersized at his position. Not afraid to run right up amongst the linebackers for sure. That time he cuts through the heart of the defense. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. 2nd down and 4 upcoming. Snap back to Clarkson. Quarterback design keeper gets a block on the edge near side. Clarkson across the 40, diving forward to the 42-yard line. Plenty for a 1st down, and Tanner Clarkson moves the sticks for the Rangers. Good run by Clarkson.
It was. Good job on the read option. Took the read and decided to just pull it away from Calyon Baker at the last second. Notice he had some room off the right side. Picks up a 1st down for Clarkson.
Had a good block pulled out in front of him as well that helped him make that corner, and then Clarkson stretches out for the final 2. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Still in Ranger territory, 8:33 to go in the game. Rangers on top, 28-16 over Southwestern on the Community Bank scoreboard. Calyon Baker in motion. They will throw to the flat, complete to Calyon behind the line of scrimmage. Gets back to the 40 and dives forward. Might have gotten a yard there. Flag comes down. In the area that was thrown, I think it's a hold. So does Sean Caldwell. Let's go downstairs. Sean, out there where those wide receivers were setting up blocks is where that flag came down.
Yeah, he threw it in from the back behind there. That's exactly what it was. Under the edge, they called one of those guys with the hold.
So the hold will back the Rangers up 10 from the spot of the foul. It happened a couple of yards forward of where the ball was, so it won't it won't penalize the Rangers a full 10 yards, but it will be most of it. Probably 1st and 19 for the Rangers now. Well, no, they did. They went ahead and took it from the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 1st and 20. Ball is at the 31-yard line. The Rangers need the 49 in Bulldog territory. Snap back to Clarkson. It was low. He handles it. Give to Calyon Baker, who's going to be upended at the 31. No gain on first down. Clock still running. 7:54 to go. This favors the Rangers. 2nd down and 20 upcoming. Boy, that's a long ways, Dustin. 2nd down and 20.
It is, and the one good thing, though, is the clock's still just continuing to roll as we're under 8 minutes. Time is running out, though, for Southwestern.
Matt Walter and company have rarely put the ball in the air other than some passes out to the flat. Ruben St. Jean lined up to the near side. Kentrez Bell to the far side. Snap back to Clarkson. He will keep it on a quarterback keeper. Gets banged across the 35-yard line and rolled up at the 37. Good run from Clarkson. Picked up 7 or 8 there on 2nd down. We'll bring up 3rd, and we'll call it 14. 7:06 to play in the game. Rangers on top by 12, 28-16. 4 wideouts for Clarkson here on 3rd down. Calyon Baker in the backfield with him. 14 seconds on the play clock as Clarkson comes up, taking the sign from the sideline. Calyon barks out a couple of commands. Snap back to Clarkson. Drops back to pass. Pressure coming. Clarkson rolling out, throws this one away. Smart play by Tanner Clarkson. Avoids the sack, gets rid of the ball. And that will bring up a 4th down. The Rangers are going to be forced to punt it away again. Brendan Brown out to kick it away. So here we go, Dustin. Another opportunity for the special teams coverage unit. Back deep to return for Southwestern will be Justin Bailey. Brendan Brown will be at the 21-yard line to receive this snap. Bailey is at the 25. Snap back to Brendan Brown, kicks it away. Ball hits down at the 40 and then rolls into a Ranger on its way downfield, and Northwestern will down it at the 34-yard line. Southwestern will have it back, 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, you're talking Southwestern may get the ball one more other time. So, again, we'll see what the Bulldogs can do offensively here. Again, not much have been done in the passing game for them today, Matt. It's been all on the ground, and that was all in the first half.
You can feel that the life has really kind of come out of the Bulldogs sideline right now. Not a lot of enthusiasm as they come out. Tyler Marr will be out of the shotgun. To his left will be Jermaine Mask. 3 wideouts here for the Bulldogs. Snap back, and it's going to be bobbled. It's on the ground. They will pick it up, throw complete over the middle. Finds the big tight end at the 43-yard line. Gets forward to the 45 before being spun down by a host of Rangers. Alex Ramirez on the reception there.
Yeah, busted play ends up being one of the more positive plays in the passing game for the Bulldogs.
2nd down and just a yard to convert here. Snap back to Marr. Again, wants to pass. Sets up, throws, complete at the 50-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Bulldog 1st down. Southwestern with a couple of positive plays now. That reception was made by Jared Rayburn.
Boy, if Marr would have looked left, he had Justin Bailey wide open here on the near side.
Glad he didn't. 1st and 10 right at the 50. 5:41 left to go in the game. Southwestern needs 2 touchdowns. Marr drops back, throws complete over the middle. It's Ramirez again at the 40-yard line, and a flag comes in. I don't know what this could be.
Let's go down to Sean real quick. Sean, any idea what this may be?
Well, it looked like he threw it right when we made contact, so the safety coming up, I don't know if it's a helmet to helmet or something like that. Really, it's on the far side of the field, so he just threw it right after the catch and the collision.
This would be very surprising if this was targeting.
Right at the point of the tackle. 3 officials huddling. None of them are the white cap. Receiver had the ball and started to become a runner, so it wasn't like he was a defenseless player. Now they'll call the umpire in, and we've got all 5 receivers in a huddle over on the far side of the field, Dusty. You don't see this much.
No, you don't ever see 5 receivers typically in a huddle.
5 referees, excuse me. Great catch.
It's got to be dinner plans. I mean, I would just pick up the flag here.
Right. Whitecap will come out to make the call. Personal foul. Targeting against the Rangers.
That's very surprising.
Has been ejected. Targeting is going to be whistled against the Rangers, and on the call will be Jaden Benway, the one that takes that one, and Benway has been ejected from the game, which is standard with the targeting penalty. That's not anything unusual. But they called Jaden Benway.
That's a tough call, Matt. I didn't see targeting. Obviously, we're a long ways away from the play.
We were.
That's on the far side of this field.
So the personal foul penalty will add 15 to the end of the reception for Southwestern, and they will have the ball now at the 25-yard line in Ranger territory, knocking on the door of the red zone with 5:33 to go. The Bulldogs could still make this a game if they get into the end zone here.
Well, all of a sudden now, Southwestern with some life here on this drive.
All of a sudden, no doubt about it. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 wideouts for Tyler Marr. One man in the backfield is Mask as Marr takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, throws over the middle, incomplete, looking for DJ Hicks that time. Had Hicks, and he was open, just couldn't make the catch.
Hicks scores, no question. Again, if he catches that one, Hicks just not able to bring that one in, and that would have been 6 points for the Bulldogs. Missed opportunity there.
Yeah, ball almost looked like it led DJ Hicks just a bit too much. He did get his hands on it, but just couldn't bring it in. Hicks on that crossing route. So the Bulldogs miss on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 5:18 to go in the game. Rangers on top, 28-16 here on the Community Bank scoreboard. Snap back to Marr. Wants to throw and does. Complete to Rayburn. And he makes a diving roll at the 15 and will take the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Southwestern trying to make this interesting, Matt, as they get the ball to Rayburn on the slant that time. Good catch from Rayburn in to pick up a few yards after the catch.
That might be the first time that we've seen Rayburn with the completion, or at least his second of the game. And now we've got a timeout called by the Rangers before the ball was snapped, so we'll join them. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Pay in advance from Pioneer Cellular, a new great way to pay, offers you 2 convenient options. Get unlimited data, talk, and text for just $49 per month, or unlimited talk and text for $30 per month. Better yet, pay in advance requires no credit checks, no deposits, and no contracts. If you like the convenience of paying up front, this is the plan for you. Visit us at gopioneer.com, stop by a local Pioneer store, or call us at 800-641-2732 and check it out. Some restrictions apply.
Croft Country Chevrolet in Alva is the largest Chevrolet dealer in Northwest Oklahoma. They offer a number of new or pre-owned vehicles in their inventory. Whether you're in the market for a car or truck, Croft Country Chevrolet should be where you look to replace your current vehicle. Croft Country Chevrolet also offers the largest new and pre-owned bell bed selection in Northwest Oklahoma. So stop shopping online and come on down to visit with the experienced sales staff at Croft Country Chevrolet, located at 401 East Oakland Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Welcome back to Ranger Football's deep snap, not handled by Tyler Marr. Picks it up, just throws it for the end zone. Incomplete. DJ Hicks tried to corral it and couldn't. But Tyler Marr, what a play to pick one up off the turf and just toss it in the general direction of the end zone. Hope he had a receiver over there.
He did, and you know what? He had he had his receiver that time, Matt, DJ Hicks, and Hicks, again, not able to bring that one in, as that was actually not a bad throw.
That was a really good play by Tyler Marr right there as far as heads up, being able to pick that ball up off the turf. Correction to make, by the way, Jaden Benway was not ejected. It was Alejandro Aaron that was the player ejected on that targeting call. So Tyler Marr in the backfield now takes the shotgun snap, drops back to throw, wants to throw to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Again, looking for Rayburn. Can't find him this time. Rayburn wants a flag. He won't get one.
Yeah, Rayburn still chatting with the official. Not going to get that call, obviously, 5 seconds after the play.
Made a good case, though. The official says no dice, sir. That will bring up 3rd down and 10 to go from the 13-yard line. Southwestern in 4-down territory here with 4:42 left. They trail by 12, 28-16 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Marr will take the shotgun snap. Ranger rush is coming complete over the middle to Rayburn, and he will be planted just shy of the 6-yard line. Good pickup, but not enough for a first down, and it will bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs. 4th down and about 4 to go here for Southwestern. Big play for the Rangers right here. Can they turn Southwestern away in the red zone, Dustin? If they do, this could be the game. 4:18 clock running. Tyler Marr with Mask in the backfield with him. Rangers sliding additional players up to the line. Marr out of the gun. 4:05, 4:04 on the clock. Play clock down to 8. Takes the snap. Marr drops back, looking to pass the whole way. Throws it. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Jaden Benway at the goal line. What a play for the Rangers.
Wait.
Oh, excuse me. That might be
That's Dax.
That's Dax Benway that came up with the interception.
Wait, and Marr threw it right to him. Dax Benway kind of stepped in front of the receiver a little bit, made a great play defensively, and that one may do it, Matt.
What a play by Dax Benway. Took away the inside of the receiver, stepped in front of the ball. Interception. Sean Caldwell, Rangers fired up.
Absolutely, man. That was textbook coverage. And you're right. Knew wanted to go inside. He stepped up in front. I guarantee you, he was the only one going to come down with that one. And he got it thrown right to him, right in between the twos. And that's an awesome turnover down here on our end. Now we just keep it and finish this game up real quick. Get some push up front and run the ball, run the clock out.
3:56 to go. Southwestern turned away at the goal line. Rangers have it at the 2. Snap back to Clarkson, handoff to Kenny Miller up the front, and we'll have some breathing room here as he takes it all the way to the 8-yard line. Big play from Kenny Miller right there as the Rangers stretch out a bit. 3:40 left to go here in the game. 28-16, Rangers on top, and Dustin's cruising to closing this one out.
Yeah, again, I expect a heavy dose of the run here. I can't imagine the Rangers will put the ball in the air.
Going to be Kenny Miller in the backfield with Tanner Clarkson. 2 wide outs, snap back to Clarkson, handoff to Miller, going for the edge, far side. Across the 10 with running room to the 15, to the 20 is Kenny Miller. Big first down for the Rangers as they are rolling.
They are, and again, Southwestern does have all 3 timeouts. At some point, you're going to have to start burning those, but yeah, it's not going to matter when you have runs like that from Kenny Miller.
No, just shredding the defense right now is Kenny Miller. What a fantastic carry that was. And that will take the clock under 3 minutes. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball is at the 23-yard line. Northwestern up 28-16 on rival Southwestern. It's the Rangers game right here. If they can close out this drive, this will do it. Snap back to Clarkson. Handoff again to Kenny Miller. Makes one man miss. Gets forward. A little help as he's pushed across the 30-yard line. Again, Kenny Miller just racking him up. 7 yards on first down. Brings up 2nd and 3. Like to see Kenny Miller running like a man possessed, Dustin.
No question. And again, running game has picked up for Northwestern. Obviously, not only that, running game and passing game. Offense, again, with just 65 yards at halftime. They've been a lot more efficient here in the second half, Matt.
In fact, the Rangers have 175 yards of offense now. Second half has been good to Northwestern. They've shut out the Bulldogs. 28-16, Rangers on top. Clarkson to take the snap. Kenny Miller in the backfield. Handoff to Miller coming to the near side. Caught him, and there's going to be a face mask penalty, and Kenny Miller is going to go down. Won't actually go down. In fact, just has his forward progress stopped, but they caught a hold of the face mask of Kenny Miller, and 2 flags flew in on that one. Let's go downstairs. Sean, you could see his head whip around on that.
Absolutely. I'm glad he wasn't injured. And they both grabbed a hold, obviously. That's a personal foul. Big one. Keep moving it down the field and just gets better. There's a sideline flag that just came in over there against their bench. I guarantee you, probably going to be unsportsmanlike, so you can put another 15 on top of that.
Another flag comes in on the play.
Well, again, Southwestern now, I believe, probably up around 120, 130 yards in penalty flags. Again, they've been Northwestern's been much more disciplined when you look at it here today than Southwestern.
Southwestern had 6 penalties for 101 yards before either of these two were marked off. Rangers had 11 penalties and 96 yards, so it's not like they've played the cleanest game of the season.
Just a little bit more.
Southwestern coming into this game, though, the most penalized team in the Great American Conference, and they're starting to show why.
Boy, and all of a sudden now you're in Southwestern territory at the 40.
Mason Lewis getting the crowd into it as you can hear the Northwestern faithful come alive. Take Sean Caldwell live for this one. That's a big move forward, Sean.
Absolutely. Hey, that's a 30-yard gain in our favor. We'll take those. They've been going against us all game, and I love the 2 15-yarders together and stretch it out, and we're in their territory. I'd love to see a score right here.
1:41 to go. Clock running for the Rangers. 11 seconds on the play clock as Clarkson checks it. One man in the backfield with him. Bryson McClendon will take this handoff, and McClendon goes forward across the 40-yard line. Downhill to the 38, and the Bulldogs call their first timeout. We'll take it with them. A break in the game, a break in the booth. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Foots Farm Supply in Alva has everything you will need in the way of supplies for your farm or ranch. Foots Farm Supply carries a full line of vet supplies as well as everything you will need for your next fencing project. Foots also has sprayers, classic ropes, gloves and caps, tools, and so much more. They are now offering liquid Zestera and Zestera infused lick tubs, so be sure to pick them up while they are in stock. So the next time you need everything for your farm or ranch, see the friendly folks at Foots Farm Supply, located at 618 Flint Street, right here in Alva.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Southwestern's timeout still underway. 1:26 left to go in this game. It's 28-16 Rangers. Northwestern has the ball after two big penalties from Southwestern. Moved it all the way into Bulldog territory. It's now second down and 8 to go from the 38-yard line. Bryson McClendon, the senior, running back in to help close things out for the Rangers. Mason Lewis in as the fullback. Two wideouts for Tanner Clarkson here. I'll be surprised if we put the ball in the air. 1:26 to go. Rangers on the verge of closing out the Bulldogs here at Alva tonight. Another handoff to McClendon, trying to find a hole, head down, dives forward, gets back to the initial line of scrimmage after it looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield.
Southwestern, they're not going to let Northwestern just roll this one out. They're going to call another timeout, it looks like, Matt.
I don't blame them. If you've got them, use them, I guess. Dustin, we'll leave it right here. Let's go downstairs. Sean Caldwell, Northwestern sideline still alive.
Absolutely. Yeah, these guys are excited. They can sense it.
Whoops. I think we lost Sean there for a bit. We'll bring it back up here to the booth. Don't know if the batteries in the mic may have died. Nevertheless, the Rangers are on the cusp of turning this rivalry with the Bulldogs into a runaway. Dustin, this could be 3 games in a row for the Rangers.
They could. And again, Southwestern had won those first 2 of the last 4. Northwestern had won those next 2. And now, again, going to make it 3 here this evening, and a good way to finish out the 2019 season with back-to-back wins.
It is, absolutely. Take a look at some of the stats right now. Southwestern has run 70 plays in this game. That's a ton, 338 yards of offense, but the Rangers have roared back in the second half. 53 snaps for the Rangers on the day, 253 yards of offense to show for it as the Rangers make their way back out onto the field following this Bulldog timeout. We'll see if we get Sean back alive at some point. We'll go down to the sideline and talk to him as well as the Rangers, again, Dustin, are on the cusp. Fans celebrating, Rangers jumping up and down, the tears alive. This is definitely rivalry week.
Yeah, you expect a run here again from McClendon, and then Southwestern will probably burn that final timeout.
Bryson McClendon in the backfield with Tanner Clarkson.
Unless you want to rub it in and go play action and take a shot, but I can't imagine we'll do that.
You wouldn't think so. Not at this point in time. 3rd down and 8 upcoming. Ball at the 38-yard line. Rangers need it to just shy of the 30, so we'll call it 7.5 to go for the Rangers. They will run McClendon out of the backfield. Clarkson takes the snap, drops back, wants to throw, unloads, has Kentrez Bell. Caught it along the sideline. First down, Rangers. What a catch by Kentrez.
I was wrong. Or I guess, initially right, but again, I didn't think we'd throw it. It's a great call, though. Again, Kentrez Bell, the only thing he did bad was get out of bounds. But, again, at this point, it really doesn't matter after picking up the first down.
Not only did he get one foot in, he got them both in. Sean, right there in front of you, good catch by Kentrez Bell.
Absolutely. That's great footwork, and it just absolutely seals the deal for us. Now, I would doubt if we would do anything else other than victory formation.
Matt
But
Walter
I
hollering
think the
out.
players would like to score again, but I think Coach Walters is pretty happy right now.
Matt Walter holding up two hands, wants the victory formation as Clarkson takes the snap and hits a knee. 1:12 left to go in the game, clock running.
Have to snap it one more time.
The 40-second clock at 35 seconds, so the Rangers could run this down to 30 seconds or so before they have to, 40 seconds or so before they have to snap it one more time and seal the victory against the Bulldogs. Northwestern wins this one in good fashion, 28-16 will be your final score following this final snap. .39 seconds left on the clock. Clarkson under center, takes the snap, hits a knee, and that will do it. The Rangers beat the Bulldogs for the third time in a row after pitching a second-half shutout against Southwestern. Northwestern takes the victory 28-16. Dustin, what a ride for the Rangers this was on rivalry week, to say the least, as the players will shake hands at midfield. Good game, good rivalry between these two groups, and a good win for the Rangers. Again, that final score, 28-16. Sean Caldwell will have Matt Walter following the Rangers dancing along to the fight song with the home crowd here on the final game of the season. Senior night, Ranger preview, the 99 championship team in town, and the third straight victory against the Bulldogs. Big time football for the Rangers.
Yeah, it is, and especially to get it here on Senior Day, Matt. Again, especially when we're honoring the 20-year anniversary of the 1999 National Championship team as well. And again, it was a great crowd here. A lot of those people who probably attended Ranger Preview stayed for this one. Hopefully future Rangers, obviously, again for Northwestern. But this is a heck of a win for Northwestern. Good way to finish out the 2019 season with back-to-back victories.
Yeah, absolutely is. In fact, that win over SNU to get back on top of that rivalry between us and Southern Nazarene, and then a big win over the big rival Southwestern. You couldn't be prouder of the Rangers and their effort tonight. Again, a 28-16 victory. We will take a timeout and be back to catch Matt Walter. You're listening to the Peak Environment post-game show right here on the Ranger Sports Network. Ranger football brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma on Classic Hits 105.7.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Peak Environment is proud to support Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Offering a variety of services throughout the year, we can always tackle whatever you need. If you've been thinking about having your yard mowed, landscaping the front yard, or getting rid of those pesky weeds, Peak Environment has you covered. We will even build your privacy fence or install Christmas lights. Whatever it may be, we strive to provide the best customer service and job quality around. So call our office today at 580-748-8003 to create your Peak Environment.
Can you tell which player is your son, daughter, grandson, or granddaughter on the field by their size, position, or even shoe color, but not by their number? Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, can help. Dr. Troy Smith has been helping you see Goldbug and Ranger sports since 1981. To schedule your appointment, give us a call at 580-327-2393. That's 327-2393. Or stop by and see us at 504 College Avenue, right here in downtown Alva.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Have a check but don't have time to go to the bank? Take a picture through the Bank Central app and you're good to go. Mobile depositing is a customer favorite, and we are so glad to offer this and other products to make your life easier. Search for Bank Central National Association in your app store and download our free app today. That's our mobile deposit feature on our free app. Visit us at bcna.com. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Knowledge is power. It's also the foundation for intelligent, well-considered decisions. When you have retirement in sight, sound decisions are vital in helping you pursue your goals and avoid costly mistakes that can affect your family's future. At E&J Financial, we are committed to helping people just like you create solutions for their retirement assets. Learn more by visiting one of our 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva. Or visit our website at enjfinancial.com.
Welcome back to Ranger football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell on the call tonight. The Rangers close out in good fashion with a 28-16 win over the Bulldogs of Southwestern, extending the Rangers streak to 3 in a row against the Bulldogs and giving the Rangers a 4-win season to cap things off. 2 back-to-back wins for the Rangers to get to that number 4 slot in the victory column. Dustin, what a game. 3 blocked punts for the Rangers to get things started as they celebrate. The celebration continues at midfield.
Yeah, again, it started early. Special teams plays for Northwestern were huge. And here's the thing. Even after all of that, Southwestern still had the lead at halftime, but the Bulldogs' offense kind of disappeared in the second half. And the Rangers' offense kind of came alive in the running game and in the passing game, started to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. And it's the biggest reason Northwestern was able to go on and win this game tonight. Not only that, defense stepped up in half number 2 when they had to, pitching another shutout in the half. That's back-to-back games now, Matt, with the second half. Northwestern's pitched a shutout.
Rangers were down 14-16 at halftime. Don't forget, Southwestern kicked a field goal with just seconds left at the end of the first half to give themselves that 16-14 lead. 16 is where they stayed frozen, though, as the Rangers came out and shut the Bulldogs out in the second half of play. Southwestern held scoreless in both the third and the fourth. The Rangers spurred to victory on a 14-point third-quarter effort and led by the offense. 2 tremendous drives for the Rangers as they continue to celebrate, like I said, at midfield. A 28-16 win, the 3rd in a row against rival Southwestern. And anytime you've got your rival's number like that, Dustin, it's a good feeling at the end of the season.
Well, it is, and you can see the team still continuing to celebrate. Obviously, out there with some of those guys, part of that 99 national championship team. And again, a big win today for Matt Walter and his crew to finish out this 2019 season. Really a big win for everybody associated with Northwestern.
Absolutely. They're doing the big chant there at the midfield rally with that 99 team. So great to see that again. Just the pride, the tradition, the history of Ranger football continues here in Alva. We'll see if Sean ends up catching Coach Matt Walter as we continue to roll toward our roll in through our peak environment post-game show. Dustin, some hardware to hand out, and it's going to be some tough decisions today for the offensive and defensive players of the game. The play of the game going to be a tough one to call, too.
It is. Again, play of the game brought to you by the Eyesight, offensive player of the game, K&K Body Works, and defensive player of the game by Northwest Electric. We talked about Maurice Wright, obviously, earlier this game. He was kind of throwing his name in the hat for defensive player of the game. That's definitely a guy that we're going to keep an eye on. And, again, offensively, we got a couple of different guys. As I believe Sean's got head coach Matt Walter. Let's go down there to him.
Coach, congratulations. A great victory and a great way to send these seniors out. Just give us your thoughts on tonight and just kind of with this group of guys.
Man, I'm so proud and happy for these seniors and all they've been through throughout, especially the fifth-year seniors, Aaron Barnes, Quayshawn Gray, Sebastian Escalante, Jacob Lance. Those guys. And then the 4-year guys like Maurice Wright, and then 2-year guys like Contreras Bell, Raphael Edwards, and Justin Van Fleet. I know I'm missing somebody, but I'm telling you what, the seniors did a great job. I'm so happy for them. I'm so proud of them. And this was for them. And, I know the second half was a pretty dominating performance by us. Went into the halftime and just made some adjustments, and we're good to go.
Absolutely. So how good is it to have the 99 squad that you were on be here to celebrate with us tonight?
It was awesome. It was great. It was great to have them. And, there's a lot of emotions that went for me just playing on that team and having all my guys back. There's 50-something guys. It was awesome. Awesome. I appreciated them coming and spending the time.
Yeah. Tell us just a big day with the preview and the students that are on campus and things, and kind of as we get forward, what are you looking forward to? What's next as far as getting ready? And
just recruiting and finish the semester strong academically, and then get back on the road recruiting and replace these seniors if we can, best we can, and then just keep going.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for a great season. Glad you finished up strong. Appreciate your time with us.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. That'll be it with Coach Walters.
So there you have it, Sean, with the words from the coach. Matt ecstatic about this win, and he's right, Dustin. A dominating performance in the second half led the Rangers to victory. The big shutout against the Bulldogs in half number 2 as they took a 16-14 lead into the halftime locker room. Did the Bulldogs. The Rangers come out on top, though, 28-16 off a 14-point performance for Ranger football. What a night to be a Northwestern Ranger. Absolutely.
Yeah, it really is. And again, everybody's still out on the field. It's going to be a great night, I think, for most people associated with Northwestern Oklahoma State here in Alva. As Sean talked about with Coach Walter, you have Ranger preview. So many people in town, and especially if you're a recruit, how do you not love this, Matt, seeing this out here and getting that win?
Oh, no doubt. And the atmosphere is just incredible. Like you said, Dustin, everybody's still celebrating out on the field. I mean, you're going to have to turn the lights off to get these people to go home tonight for sure. The party has definitely started here in Alva, Oklahoma, as the Rangers beat their rival Southwestern 28-16. A close game for the first time in a couple. It's been pretty one-sided in this rivalry the last 4 or 5 years.
It really has. We talked about that on Thursday. Again, a lot of these games have been separated by 14 points or more. But again, tonight, a good matchup. Southwestern tried to make it interesting late. Again, could not convert on fourth down. Had some opportunities and some missed throws from Tyler Marr. And receivers dropped a few balls for Southwestern. So, again, I think Sean's got another play down there. We're going to go down with senior Aaron Barnes.
Aaron, hey, man, just give us your thoughts. And your senior just kind of going out tonight. Big special teams night. You were all over the place. Just kind of what are you thinking right now?
I just wanted to go out on a big win, man. I just wanted to leave it all out here on the field for my seniors, for my teammates. It was a struggle throughout the season. Season didn't go the way we wanted to, but, that's the way the things play out. We kept on fighting. We showed a lot of fight as Rangers, and that's what Rangers are about, so that's how we do.
Yeah, great group of guys, and the effort. Appreciate you guys not ever stopping. And just talk about that in the second half. It seems like when you guys came out, it was a close game. They had the lead, but we came out and just dominated the second half. What happened?
Yeah, we just had to realize that those guys really couldn't stay on the field with us. As long as we play our game, then it's just us. It's just us. If the Rangers don't beat the Rangers, then the Rangers can't be beat.
Hey, wish you the best of luck. Thank you for all the incredible plays and just a great young man. Appreciate the season. Wish you well. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
There you have it. Words from Aaron Barnes, the defensive specialist and a standout cornerback, a guy that's looking at potentially continuing to play at the next level. Dustin, what a closeout to his senior season here as a Ranger.
No doubt. Aaron Barnes has been fantastic all year defensively. His stat sheet may not show that, but if you've watched enough games like we have, you know how good of a cornerback he is. And not only that, you see the weapon that he is as a special teams player as well.
Matt Walters said many times that Aaron Barnes may very well be the fastest player, not only in the conference, but maybe even one of the fastest guys in the entire league. What a talent that we say goodbye to at the end of tonight. We'll go into another break here in the Peak Environment post-game show. When we get back, it'll be time to hand out some hardware. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma, right here on Classic Hits 105.7.
Foots Farm Supply in Alva has everything you will need in the way of supplies for your farm or ranch. Foots Farm Supply carries a full line of vet supplies as well as everything you will need for your next fencing project. Foots also has sprayers, plastic ropes, gloves and caps, tools, and so much more. They are now offering liquid Zestera and Zestera infused lick tubs, so be sure to pick them up while they are in stock. So the next time you need everything for your farm or ranch, see the friendly folks at Foots Farm Supply, located at 618 Flint Street, right here in Alva.
Through the month of November, come in and get a sneak peek of the new Christmas merchandise at Holder Drug in Alva. They are offering so many Melissa and Doug toys that will be perfect for your children's Christmas list. The store is also full of wonderful new gifts as well as this year's Christmas. Don't forget they have the daily deli specials, as well as soups, salads, sandwiches, chili cheese, hot dogs, Frito chili pies, and of course, ice cream for dessert. Finally, they have the best pharmacy staff and supplies possible, free delivery, drive-through, and friendly service with your friends at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Peak Environment is proud to support Bulldog and Ranger Athletics. Offering a variety of services throughout the year, we can always tackle whatever you need. If you've been thinking about having your yard mowed, landscaping the front yard, or getting rid of those pesky weeds, Peak Environment has you covered. We will even build your privacy fence or install Christmas lights. Whatever it may be, we strive to provide the best customer service and job quality around. So call our office today at 580-748-8003 to create your Peak Environment.
environment.
The Eyesight is a family eye care and vision therapy center at Alva. Dr. Kelly Mossberg and her staff are excited to serve you and your family by ensuring your eyes and vision are healthy for a lifetime. The Eyesight provides outstanding eye care and customer service, along with top frame lines including Oakley, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, and Vera Bradley. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday and Thursday, and 8 to 5 Tuesday and Friday. Book your next appointment with the staff that cares about you. Call 580-748-8007. That's the Eyesight, located at 921 Suite A, Oklahoma Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow, Sean Caldwell on the field with Maurice Wright. Let's go downstairs and see if we can get a word with the big senior linebacker for this Ranger crew.
Absolutely. Maurice, man, just your thoughts about tonight and finishing up and just being a Ranger. Just kind of what you want to share with us. You brought us so much joy. I just want to hear from you.
Well, all 4 years, 3 years being SWASU, being them boys down south, can't be no better. You get a little emotional, you know, you leaving, going to your next chapter. I try to put everything I can for my team, and they did everything for me. Just basically I got a family here that I can always come back to. I love these guys, and I would never trade them for anything. I love these guys for real.
Well, you definitely are a huge part of the defense, the catalyst. Obviously, one of the only guys to record 20-plus tackles in 2 games. You come in the top 10 as far as small schools for pro prospects. And just kind of, what's the things that go on now in your mind as you prepare and go on and just from here?
I try to basically just take it one day at a time. Try this now. Just I'm worried about SWASU. That's what I was worried about. Now that this is over, I can think about my next chapter now. But first, I'm worried about getting my degree December 8th, graduating early. That's what I need to take care of my family and everything, show them that it's not just sports. I can do it in the classroom, too. But from here on, I'm training, trying to make it to the next level. Basically, just they got to tell me no. They have to tell me no. That's what I want.
Well, I told you earlier, I know you're going to be a success in whatever you do, whether it's on the field or whatever you choose to do. And we're so thankful for all that you've done and the joy you've brought us. And this senior class is a very special group of guys, and we want you to know you're always in our hearts, and Ride Rangers Ride. And thank you again for just taking some time out with us. All right? Love you, man.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Yep. There we go. Maurice Wright, the big senior linebacker, one of the guys that we will probably be talking about here, Dustin, as we move in to hand out some hardware. But first, let's go to the Foots Farm Supply statistical recap of the game.
It is, again, score in this one, 28-16 is your final. Northwestern finished the game with 18 first downs. Southwestern with 23. Keep in mind, Southwestern had 18 first downs in the first half, only had 5 in half number 2. Southwestern rushes for 218 yards, Rangers 171. Passing yards, 120 for Southwestern, 103 for Northwestern. As total offensive plays, Southwestern ran 70 plays, 338 yards. Northwestern 56 for 274. In this one, both teams had 1 interception apiece. Southwestern punted 6 times for 19 yards. Northwestern 4 for 32 yards per punt. Penalty yards in this one had a ton, really, when you look at it. Had well over 250 penalty yards combined. 8 for 146 for Southwestern, 11 for 96 for Northwestern. Possession time in favor of the Bulldogs, 32-20, 27-40 for Northwestern. Third down, Southwestern was 3 of 13, 23%. Rangers were 3 of 9, 33%. And Southwestern was 1 of 4, 33%. Rangers 0 of 1. Rangers in the red zone just 2 for 5. Southwestern was 3 for 4.
So there you have it, the statistical recap of the game, brought to you again by Foots Farm Supply. With this weather change coming, get your Zestera and keep your horses from getting a bellyache. At Foots Farm Supply, you can talk to them. For more information, go see the good folks at Foots Farm Supply right here in Alva, Oklahoma. On to the play of the game. Dustin, play of the game is brought to you by
the Eyesight. Appreciate the Eyesight being the play of the game. Vision disorders are the most common disability among American school children. If your child is struggling with their vision, if your child is struggling in school, their vision could be a problem. Let the Eyesight help. Call 580-748-8007 for an appointment today.
2 plays stand out to me as potentials for the play of the game. One was that very first blocked punt by the Rangers. Aaron Barnes gets a hand on it. Kentrez Bell takes it back to the end zone to open scoring for Northwestern. Their offense had gone 3 and out in their first series, held Southwestern, forced them to punt, and then got that big block and touchdown return from Kentrez Bell to get on the scoreboard for the Rangers. But I think the biggest play of the game came very, very late on Southwestern's final drive when Dax Benway turns away the Bulldogs at the 1-yard line with a fantastic interception. Perfect coverage, read the play like a textbook, jumped the route just at the right time. Dax Benway comes up with an interception and turns the Bulldogs away, like I said, inside the red zone. Just 13 yards away, I believe, is what they were at the time, and that was no play bigger because that killed all the Bulldog momentum. Had they scored right there, enough time left in the game that potentially they could either onside kick or get a stop and maybe force this game to go the other direction, but Benway wasn't having any of it, and I think that stands out as the eyesight play of the game.
I couldn't agree more. Again, that was such a big play from the freshman from Derby, Dax Benway, coming up with that interception, stepping right in front of the wide receiver. Again, man, making that one interception of the day for Northwestern. And I'm with you, Matt. There's no question it's a play of the game because if Southwestern does go in and score, you're talking about maybe possibly a different ball game. But Dax Benway was not to be denied on that interception again as he took that one away from the receiver, and he gets the play of the game.
Certainly was worth talking about again. What a play from Dax Benway. Congratulations, Dax. You take home the play of the game as the key player right there in the play of the game. What's up next, Dustin?
Offensive player of the game brought to you by K&K Buddy Works. You've got a wrecked vehicle and you've got to deal with it. Don't let a wrecked vehicle put your life on pause. Remember to call Stan Klein at K&K Body Works, 580-327-1887.
Well, offensive player of the game, I think you've got to throw him in the mix for the third time in the row, man. Tanner Clarkson, because he was the straw that stirs the drink for this Northwestern offense, without a doubt.
He was 15 of 21, 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Did have the 1 pick, but that was really early in this one. Again, but not only that, Matt, he goes as far as rushing yards go, leads the team again in rushing, had 81 this last week, has got 84 this week on 11 attempts, long of 25 on that touchdown run. It's got to be Tanner Clarkson.
Well, and so calm under pressure, making that big throw to Kentrez Bell there at the very end, not to mention a couple of those runs were on third down when we really needed it. Tanner Clarkson just making good decisions, takes home the offensive player of the game, which leaves us only with the defensive player of the game.
Brought to you by Northwest Electric. For all of your electrical needs, whether it's home, commercial, or farm, call the experts at Northwest Electric or stop by and see them on Downtown Square here in Alva.
I think there's only one guy that I can think of as the defensive player of the game, and that goes to the big senior, Maurice Wright. 18 total tackles in this contest. Nearly another 20 bomb for Maurice Wright, but you don't expect anything less from the senior, right?
That's right. 18 total tackles, 7 solo, 11 assisted. Not only that, had a half a sack and also had 3 tackles for a loss for 7 yards. Maurice Wright was all over the field today.
Just difficult to imagine how this game turns out without Maurice on the field, and that's why he's going to take home your defensive player of the game. So congratulations to Tanner Clarkson, Maurice Wright, Dax Benway, all of those guys contributing to this big Rangers win. And that will wrap it up. That will do it for the Peak Environment post-game show. Final score for the final time. The Rangers beat the Bulldogs for the third time in a row, 28-16 tonight. The Ranger victory. For all of us here on the broadcast, for Dustin Goodnow and Sean Caldwell, I'm Matt Adair saying thanks for listening this season, and good night, Ranger Nation.
Have storms caused your business or commercial building to develop leaks or damage to your roof? At Tier 1, they're here to help. Tier 1 is a family-owned and operated company with over 40 years of experience that specializes in storm damage, roof restoration, and will help guide you through the process. Each of their inspectors is HAC certified, and their team has the experience and training you need after the storm.